Okay, let's see if everything is working as intended, because if not, we are just going to be stuck in a loop. And yes! Why is the model quicker today? What the hell? Hi hi! Bora pranani noswitha! Hi hi hi! Hiya Dofi! And I see Diamond also lurking. Hiya! Love you too, Dofi! Hi hi hi! How's it all going today? How y'all doing? Oh, geez. It feels like it's been a while, but that's because I didn't stream yesterday due to like some bits. And again, I did say that the archives we're doing archival work. So yeah. Wait, how's it all going? Good morning. Barada. Doing good here. How have you been? I've been doing all right. I've been getting back into the swing of things in my own educational life. So that's not been going too badly. I've been getting the work done. My lists have been fine. It's just been a grand old time trying to get back into stuff again. Why on earth is it not lagging today, but it was like on Tuesday? What the hell? Well, I guess I've done something right if I've cleaned it up enough for it to be doing this. But hey ho, we take it. So yeah, no, Beam. That's what I'm missing. That's what I'm missing. Thank you for reminding me. It's gonna lag now. Ah well. Knew it was running too quickly. Knew it was running too quickly. Oh my god, worth a try. It was worth a try. Let me get that sorted now for you, Dofi. Who? I don't even know who those people are. Okay. Sorry, I just put a post out on Twitter to like advertise the stream too. And two people I do not recognize in the slightest decided to like my post. And I'm just I don't know. Always get very confused with that sort of stuff. Like who are these people who are liking my stuff? I don't even know them. One is elite streamers, which they look very cool to be honest. Look like a business. And the other one, oh, graphic artist. Okay, that makes a whole lot of sense too. Although her stuff looks good. Okay, I'll have to look them up. I'll have to look them both up later. Awesome. Oh my goodness, sorry, the emotes. The emotes. Oh my goodness. It's so cute. Always so cute. 1 second. But yeah, today I've decided instead of just saying, oh, it's specifically for work, we're doing a mix of like just work and chatting, which I know is what my usual is anyway, but I thought to actually put it down today. Also, Hades! Hi, hi, hi! How's it going? How you doing? Always a pleasure to see you here. Let me just quickly test the head pads. Test. Okay, head pads work. You now have free reign over head pats again. Also, Froggy Yee Honk. Yep. I shall lurk playing with a friend. No worries, Dofi. You go play with that friend. You go win the game. I believe in you. Fully believe in you. Manual breathing. And head pats. Yeah, I'll take off the hat for the head pat, shall I? Yeehaw is the best. Hello. Yeehaw. Is there any way of like I use a Wait, Pat, look what BMO did. What did BMO do? I haven't seen yet. I haven't seen what BMO has done yet. You're gonna have to show me. Wait. Oh my god. Nah, that is so cute. What the hell? That is so freaking cute. Yoo-hoo. Rosa, please don't cry. No, don't like. Rosa, please don't cry. Please don't do that. But yeah, no, that is absolutely adorable. What the hell? And there's more coming. Yay! Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see them. Thing is, I'm not crying. I know, but I want to make sure. I want to make sure. Look, I get very hung up on people's emotes because when I see other people's emotes, I always get like, oh my god, this is so cute. Oh my god, this is so cool. Like Hades. Hades is both cute and cool at the same time. And I adore them. And yours are just so cute too. Also, hiya John, thanks for the head pats. How's it going? How you doing? Feels like it's been a day and an age. Oh my god, you're just head first. I love that. Oh no, pick up the futuristic boy. I'm doing well, going to sleep. Yeah, no worries at all. I'll try and be a little calmer for you. But it's always a pleasure to see you. Go make sure you get some rest. You've been working hard. You've been working super hard. Oh look, don't worry about it. Hey, I like to make sure my people get some sleep, and you count as my people. Therefore, sleep. Well, therefore, I want to make sure you get some sleep. I'm trying to figure something out here. I don't want to report, no. I don't want to do that, I want to add a badge. Nope, not managed. Click to learn more, nope. What? I'm trying to do a thing. We're about going to buy an energy drink at the casino. Sure, okay. That's not a sentence I've heard, but you know what? No, I'll see you in a bit then. Enjoy the casino, buying a drink. I'm about to join Faith Rainbow Seed Brain. Oh boy. Let me have to sell an organ because it's so expensive. Oh, the university has a casino. Also, good luck with the brain rot, Hades. I haven't touched Siege in like so long. Cause I hate feeling like an idiot when playing. Look, it's fine. I won't play now because we're... Nope, but you'll do it later, probably. Yeah, I haven't touched it. I've only touched it with like a friend. I don't own it myself, so it's been a while. Cafeteria, not a casino. from like cafeteria makes a lot more sense than a casino, Diamond. I mean, I have to buy the food. Yes, but a casino means that you are going to a place to gamble. A casino is an entirely different place from a cafeteria. or like a tuck shop. Because over here, sometimes, like the little shops next to a it's casino in Spanish. Don't quote me on this, but there are uni casinos. I mean, oh, this is a story time. So with an ex-partner of mine, they went to a different university than me, and they had this like Mabel, and this Mabel happened to have like a student casino in there. So we were just like, you know what, we have really weird luck, we'll try it. And so we go and try it. I don't do too badly. I at least have enough chips to play, and it's like, okay, I don't need to play too much, so I give the rest of the chips to my partner at the time. So what he ends up doing is not only does he win enough of the blackjack tables to go to like the higher paying tables, but it gets to a point where he's already won the amount that was needed to enter a thing, and he, instead of being a nice enough well, not a nice enough person, instead of being like somebody who like, oh, I've got all these chips, and I should give them in, but I don't want to be an inconvenience. He ends up giving like a whole bunch, being like, I want to trade it for like a big chip, and it's all like these random amounts and stuff. And the poor girl who was like being the dealer, she was so overwhelmed by the amount that was given. She was doing really well with it, but you could definitely see on her face the piles that he gave her definitely were very confusing to like go and count, and it held up like the table. I still feel really bad for that girl. I did bring it up to him, being like, yeah, that wasn't nice. But he was oddly good at this. Like, he had really chaotic luck. It's like, great. Absolutely great person. But, yeah. That was one thing that definitely stood out, just how chaotically lucky he was. Because he managed to win so many times and had enough chips that he could give them and then confuse the dealer. I used to play poker in the uni dorms. I mean, it's not uni if you haven't at least played a couple of different card games. Classic one's always like Cards Against Humanity, mind you. Whenever I know a couple of people I lived with, we did own like a copy of Cards Against Humanity. Or just at random events, if people were there, it was just, hey, would you want to play cards? Yeah, we can play cards. And it was a fun time there. Although I am 50-50 when it comes to that, because I am either able to create very bad combos that you know are me, or very unexpected combos that you also probably know are me, but it's like a once in a blue moon sort of situation. I'm oddly funny for some reason. I 9 times out of 10, I tend to come like near the top 3 if I'm playing in like a group. So that's a fun one. That's a oopsie. That's a fun old time. I've just been rambling here. I've still been trying to figure out how to do a thing. Why does it feel like it's crashed on me, but nobody's telling me? Has it crashed on me and no one's telling me? No, it's not crashed on me and no one's told me. Everything's hunky-dory diddly-pory. Okay. Mikarine! Oh my goodness! Hi! Thank you for the follow! Welcome to the archives! The memberships are at the front desk, but oh my goodness, it's a pleasure to see you here! Oh my goodness! I always lurk in your streams, so this is, oh my goodness, I'm honored that you've come over here! How you doing? How's it all going? Oh, that's just made my day right better. Aw. I feel really honored that you're here, because I always just see your streams instead. Didn't think you'd come to one of mine. Oh my goodness. But it's a pleasure. Welcome to the archives, the library and the void, basically. My goodness. Twitch randomly showed me you're on. I can't believe I didn't follow you until now. Nah, it's all good. Twitch be like that sometimes, but it's a-okay. Twitch is a very random sort of thing. But no, I'm just happy you're here. The more the merrier. Water time. What do you mean water? Hi, Mika. No water. Oh no. Oh no. Don't worry, Mika, this is a safe space. It do be a safe space. It's okay, rather than just, well, for a water fruit, yeah, because I don't necessarily have like a hydrate redeem, so yeah, we don't necessarily need water here. How are you doing? I'm I'm personally, why is it lagging? Oh, jeez. Oh, of course. I'm doing okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, just getting back into things. I guess I am in librarian bunny mode, peon. How are you doing? How's it going? I knew Diamond was gonna redeem the bunny thing soon. It's just a matter of time. Oh boy. Well, peon Koopa. Peon Koopa. Oh, yeah, peon Koopa. What's the dad noise? Is it just "Are you winning, son" or something? No. Is it just "Are you winning, son," or do I use that as a hoimanoi? Oh no, why is it stacked? Why is it stacked? Oh no. Okay, so currently it's Nyapyong Kupo Yeehaw Oimanoi. I have no idea why I have so many points, but we stack. The ultimate form. The ultimate life form at this point. It do be something at the very least. Yeah, I don't know what to respond with that. All I know is Nya, Pion, Koopa, Yeehaw, Ahoy Minyoy. Although there was for some reason this reminds me of what I was watching yesterday. So first and foremost, no, not first and foremost. Okay, I'm trying to think of something to say. Hold on. Right. So basically, I was watching one of my friends yesterday, Noisy Camelot, great guy. He was doing a Zatsu, which turned into an advice stream, which turned into something very chaotic, but it was absolutely incredible. I should tune in more often. I always lurk, I don't necessarily interact. But yeah, so he's doing that, and I was looking through his redeems, and there was one redeem in particular which was quite funny to me, which was just him saying a specific phrase, and I didn't realize it was something that would pay, which was Mika, you still here? Yep. Yeah, there was one phrase in particular that he had to redeem, and that was just na ni no nya nya. I'll say the thing in country, really. Wow, okay. Okay, so Mikarin, for context, in just as like a small thing, I speak a bit of Welsh. Dwi'n siarad Cymraeg dipyn bach. Well, dipyn bach, yeah, but anyway. And the thing is basically the long village name. But I have a redeem that's for country accent. So, Llan Fabrws Gwyn get goch ar hyn, llwbwys ne'n Celia, go. It sounds like a magic spell. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah. It sounds like Dwarven. Oh my god, that's great. Why'd you bonk? Hi, Savage. Where's the accent? I did the accent. I'll have to do it again. I'll have to try it again at some point. But I think because I haven't used it. Oh, Sneaky Silk, Prananda. Sit okay. Also, hi, Savage. How's it going? How you doing? I can't believe someone just snuck in as soon as I was supposed to do the thing. Well, that's great enough for me. But yeah, I was on a different tangent, mind you. I was on a tangent about somebody else's redeem, and then I suddenly get say the thing. To be fair, it's hard if I haven't done the country accent in a while, so getting back into it is a bit of a tricky one. So I'm sorry if it didn't sound like it was the proper accent. Although, if I have to say it normally, I'm just going to give you guys this one for free. It's basically Llan Vibe with Gwynga go go. That's basically what it kind of sounds like normally, but hey ho. It happens. Also, if you give me just a moment. Boop. Okay. Sadly, I'm down South Wales, mostly English speaking. Even the locals just say no and call it Shamfire. True. Don't worry. Look, I know both the North Walian and South Walian ish. So, to be fair, the dialects are pretty similar. And yeah, North Wales also happens to speak a lot of English too. It's more of if you go into the valleys or anything, you end up hearing a lot more Welsh than English. So I perfectly understand you there, Sneaky. But welcome to the archives. Just that's quickly check something, that's okay. But yeah, actual task for today. If it hasn't broken on me still. Has it? Yeah, nope, I'm good. Why am I chat so much? Oh well. Okay, so basically, I wanted to do a thing. I actually need to quickly hide my screen because I forgot to do another thing. Let me just do that. Thank you. Got a break between moderating streams and saw Welsh tag and decided to drop in. Oh well, I'm very glad that you managed to drop in. So, guessing you're a busy bee. Actually, wait, I think I recognize you from somewhere. Not gonna lie. I don't know why. I feel like I've seen you in like a different chat before. Because I remember also having like a similar conversation of North Wales, South Wales. I don't know why. Wait, as a really random question, did you happen to go into a channel called Herja while she was doing a test stream before? Yeah, because you mod like 50 different people. You ended up seeing Herja's stream and was like talking in there, and then you directed us to another British lady called Anna, who I also follow now. Because I think you modified. Yeah, no, I recognize you. Yeah, oh, it's been a while. How you doing? I'm sorry that this is like the first impression, well, second technically impression you have of me, but it's a pleasure to see you again. It's been a while. This is a small world. This is a very small world. Yeah, Anna Fraser, friend, no problem, and likewise. Yeah, I recognize, because you ended up directing the like raid over to her, and I ended up following after you did that because she looked really looked really cool. If that's working again now, yes, it is. Great. So yeah, thank you for that. Can't believe it. I knew I recognized the name because as soon as you mentioned Welsh, because I remember the conversation. Because we were talking about different languages during a different part. She's a bit of a dirt, we all to a degree. Very, very true. I don't know why the model's lagging again. Oh dear. Okay, no, not too bad. But yeah, okay, so as a proper introduction for both Mikarine and Sneaky, hello, my name is Pal D Aquila. The D is up for debate, although it does have a real meaning. And witchy librarian. I am a witchy librarian, specifically the head librarian of the archives. Cuteness overload. Cute overload making OBS laggy. Oh my god. No, I'm fighting those allegations as we speak. But yeah, my content tends to be studying streams, so I mainly work and I tend to chat a lot more with people while I'm doing my own work. So it's like weekdays I'm doing bits and pieces like this, and the weekends I tend to play games. All depends on the situation. But yeah, it is a pleasure to properly meet you both. In my chat at least, because I've lurked in both. I've lurked in different chats with both of you. Yeah, that explains where you get on with Anna. 2 years later, she still exclaims, not cute. Look, the allegations need to be fought somehow. And if you consider somebody with a mustache, someone who looks like this with a mustache very cute, then I need to question a couple of things in life. It was as soon as I opened the Word document that everything just starts to lag. Yeah. 'Tis the ears, of course it's the ears. Okay, so there's the project. There we go. To be fair, I do have a hat. I'll move my model down in a thingy, 1 second. There we go. But yeah, I do have a hat. The hat hides a whole bunch of ears underneath it, apparently. But I tend to keep it off because the toggles for like head pats and stuff, it looks better without it. So I tend to take the hat off for majority of the streams. All depends on the scenario. Anyway, so current project is AI letters. To explain what this is, for a current project coming up, I need to do research and also writing. And for the writing in particular, I had planned to create letters that sound like they're from an AI. So context being, Hey, that's also fair. I also wear my manners. I forgot to clicky just a mo. Aw. Sneaky Silk, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the archives. The memberships are at the front desk. Currently they are only magic based. I'm still trying to design like a proper one that people could fill out as for fun, you know. But it's a pleasure for you to join. But yeah, as a small bit of context, it's all good and likewise. Hello, dear Rap. How's it going? How you doing? It's definitely a good morning for you. But yeah, rambles about context and stuff. Good afternoon or wherever applies. Yeah, that works. So, yep. I need to write as if I am an AI, and I am trying to create letters that sound like an AI is trying to mimic being a human, but also trying to mimic being AI. One suggestion, keep the pronunciation plural like we, us, etc. It feels more like an AI. Yeah, okay. I'll add... Keep the pronouns plural. Sure, I'm gonna add like small notes for reference to this project. I'm good, just woke up 7 minutes before my alarm and I don't know why. That's fair. 7 more minutes of pal. Nah, that's fine. As long as you get enough rest, Rap, that's all that matters. As an older dude that watched old Star Trek, don't use contractions. Yep. Cute. Okay. Plural. Pluralized. We. Us. Etc. Don't use contractions. Yeah, because the whole premise of it is it's an AI that slowly starts becoming more sentient the more letters it sends. So as part of it, I'm also going to be handwriting these letters as well. So I'm doing drafts on like this sort of thing, but then I'm also going to probably see if I can write them down if I have enough like, I don't know why every time I want to say like like determination, I want to say gumption, but That's only because of the Stanley Parable at this point. So don't use contractions. What else do I need to sound like for add? I need to debate between if I'm going to be using a blank slate or a debate between using like a blank slate AI or using a positive slate AI. I'm so happy that today won't be so bad like yesterday. Well, I'm glad it won't be too. I'm very glad that it won't be too bad for you, because it's not nice when that sort of stuff happens. I don't necessarily know what happened yesterday, but I do wish that it's a better day for you. So I'm thinking go with positive slate. I don't have to watch videos all day today. That's good. Okay, that sounds better. What's positive? What else for like in AI? Need to look into sentience. I have to observe someone to do the job for 2 hours. That's why it's a good day. That's fair. That makes sense. That. Keep the emotions in such a way that doesn't feel much like a human emotion rather than more artificial. Okay. Emotions keep artificial rather than human. Yep. That's perfect. Because what I'm trying to do today, because I tried doing this before, but it didn't necessarily work, was I did try and write a letter straight up, and while it was not too bad, I feel that it was really weak. So instead, I'm using today to like draft out bits and pieces to develop my stuff. Yeah, that's fair, right? It's always fun training mods, just watching them for duration. I see. Hey Dad, sorry I missed the start of the stream, was having a nap. Sorry, I'm gonna miss the rest of the stream. I have to be up in 5 hours. Hope you have a wonderful stream. Thank you, Colv. You go get some sleep, okay? You've been doing great. Just go get some rest. I may not chat much. I have a 3-hour lab exam. No worries, Savage. Go sort that out. That's a-okay. Go and do that lab exam. Honest. Okay. Although I did leave 1 hour and 30 minutes early yesterday just because I finished everything and caught up with what I was behind on yesterday. Nice. That's great. Well, and good luck both. Gotta study now. Yep, no worries. Go study. Go study. If you just... I need to turn the model off a second. Just hold on a minute. Just gonna see if I can do something. Just checking some stuff again because I feel like it's the Word document for some reason that's making everything lag. Which is a very odd thing to be suggesting because it's as soon as I open the Word document properly, that's what's caused stuff. In this. There's nothing I can really close or whatnot for here to fix anything, so darn. Well, worth a try. Let me put this. Did you see the announcement I made yesterday on my Discord? Wait, which one? Oh, I know what you mean. I know which thing that Rap's talking about. Just as long as you don't like overdo it, Rap. That's all I'm now thinking. Because while your plan is very solid, you know that a lot of people are going to be worrying, right? And that definitely includes me. So just make sure that you take care of yourself, okay? I will. Good. That's all I ask, because we care about you and we do worry about you, you know. So last thing we want is just a harmed Rap in all of this. We prefer our rapscallions whole, thank you. Or at least slightly less damage than what's going to be happening. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I saw and I thought more bully. Hades, no. If it ain't Uncle Rap that's gonna tell you off, it's gonna be Dad Keeler. Or Pal Dad at this point. I added redeems to make me go outside for air and for 10 minutes and touch grass for 5 minutes. Fair. You know what? That's really smart. I should have done that. I should have done that myself. Self-care is important, coming from someone that spends too many hours liking on others. Yeah. As a small context bit, my friend Rap over here is going to be doing a 24-hour stream. So that's why I'm doing a bit of, like, telling him off before he does anything. Because, a couple of us in a group have already done it. For example, I ended up doing a 24-hour a couple weeks back. Gotta go for now, but have a nice stream. Thank you so much for joining me, Karine. It's a pleasure to see you. Come back anytime. The doors will always be open for you. This ex-landscape gardener keeps a plant pot of grass in his bedroom when I'm told go touch grass. That's clever. That is so clever. But no, that doesn't count. That just about doesn't count. Wait, who pinged? Hold on. Oh, that's what. Oh, cool. Sorry, just got a ping that Memi's live. Yeah, thank you for the head pat. Thank you for the tiny head pats. Take the hat off anyway, because we can see chat now. Yay! We don't have like a hat poking chat for a bit. That rhymed. So AI pronunciation plural. Reference to person. Stick with overly call them by their name. Pal, do you know that? Do I know what, Diamond? Would you care to explain, do I know what? Okay. I think a lot of AIs, when I talk to them for like references, because I don't know if I'm gonna do like, oh, it's already been pre-programmed with like emotions and stuff. Wait, if you stick something that you stabbed, it'll bleed out. I guess I now know that. Please be careful, Diamond. Oh dear. That's the issue for a bunny VTuber friend. Her ears are always over part of chat. Yeah, it's definitely my issue with the hat. So that's why I tend to take it off when I do these sort of things. And just to know, I'll be having my 30 meal breaks during the 24 hours. 30 meal breaks! Well, I'm very glad that you're taking your 30 meal breaks. I know you either mean 30 minutes or your 30-minute meal breaks. 30 minutes. Yeah, no, I'm glad you're doing that because please don't be stupid like me, who got very anxious to even take breaks. So now please stab us with your hat again. Are you going to bleed? Going to bleed. Look, I don't want to stab you with the hat. No, the hat ain't stabby. Excuse me for a moment, I hear my name being taken. No worries, I know exactly the context for that too, Sneaky. It's all good. Go see what they need. Look, this ain't my first 24-hour rodeo. You're correct. It's your second. No, I'm kidding. I still worry, you know. Look, I'm one of the first people who's gonna admit, I get worried very easily. Which you can probably all tell at this point. But I'd rather make sure that my worries are, like, voiced to you. Because again, good friend. I'd rather make sure my good friend takes care. Rose! Hi! How's it going? How you doing? How have you recovered from noisy Zamzatsu? I've done a 12-hour before with a break. Yeah, I know. I was... Actually, was I there for that one? I know I was definitely awake for some parts of it. I also joke when my friends exclaim Christ, but yeah, the first 6 letters of the name. G1, I'm busy. That's good context. Someone know why I'm getting error 2000 in some streams? Huh? Error? I honestly don't know, not gonna lie. We might have to figure that one out. I'm gonna have good night's sleep for the rest of them. Oh my god, yeah. It was a good time, Rose. I wasn't expecting any of that. I should really tune in. Well, like, interact in there more often, shouldn't I? Because I lurk, but then I make it fun, sneaky enough to know that nobody expects me in here. Not in yours. Oh, I see. Somewhat ad blocker related. Hiya, Faith. How's it going? How you doing? But it could be ad blocker, yeah. Could be the country had that for one of the ladies I used to mod in China, mix of latency local laws. That's fair. I get E2002, but I refresh it and goes away. Hi. Always a pleasure to see you, Faith. But I keep getting them in incognito mode on my phone. I see. I need to learn to lurk so hard and pop out of nowhere too. It's a skill that we'll master one day. It's fine. It's a skill that will be mastered soon, Rose. Chrome skill issues. Yep. Dang it. I opened your stream and boom, you ended. Sounds like Raps wants a shout out. Since I couldn't do it. Okay. Actually, wait, Raps can technically shout himself out in this channel. Because he's a mod. But... just do a giant bombardment of people just shouting out. No, thank you. Make me motto. Channel like to shout out around. I am half tempted to commit to that bit for a bit. I'm half tempted to commit to it. Don't trust him. Look, I both do and don't trust him, considering the amount of party tricks he knows. And how easily he can dox me. So I'm at a 50-50. What about phone? It must be specified in my contract that I do not do anything else. Yep. I will write a contract. Also, hi Hina. Hi. How's it going? How you doing? Quickly saying hi here. No worries. You go say hi as long as you like. I'm getting errors on the app as well as well. Oh boy. So I guess this is like a continuing issue. Try to change topics to pre-selected options. Doing decent. I need some break. Well, you're more than welcome to stay here. Like black screen, stuff. Noisy! Oh my goodness, Noisy! Hi. How's it going? How you doing? It's been like a day since I've last like talked to you, but it was in a different chat. Okay, I need to shower. It's always past midnight. I'll be back soon. Take care, okay? Enjoy your shower. You breathe. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm glad. I'm very glad you're doing well, Noisy. Hina, breathe. Hina, yeah, must. Also, please reduce 24-hour cost, thanks. I'll reduce it if you reduce yours. Simple as. Okay. Yes, there was nothing added to the archives, I hope. Nah, don't worry. Anyway, if they were added to the archives, it would be in a section where I wouldn't let other people touch for a while, okay? Faith deal. Well, I guess I'm having to lower that later. But hi. Don't look. If to be fair, with the amount of stuff I keep on record for this in the archives, I always make sure they're in like secret sections, so only the people who need to reach them can reach them. E.g. you. The forbidden section. Yes, it's the section of this should not be out there, but for some odd reason I end up finding it out, and it's in there because it is trusted information. What's the price reduction rule for the 24-hour? 24-hour price reduction rule. If I crash, I minus 1,000. I minus 1,000 points. No, wait, incorrect. If for no, let me rephrase that. I minus 1,000,000 points if I crash. So every time I crash, I minus 1,000,000 off that total. If there are redeems that I cannot go ahead with, then I minus another 100 points from the thing. So there is a reduction rate, yeah. I worked this out to begin with, because it used to be 1 billion, and then I crashed 4 times, and then other redeems weren't working. So I made sure that I was able to reduce it, because I'm not a complete monster. I'm more than happy to attempt another 24-hour, but with more preparation and actually sleeping. Sorry, I haven't been checking in. Hina, hun, no, it's fine, honestly. I'm here, just having a good time. I miss you. I miss you too. I know you're probably talking to Diamond, but I miss you too, Hina, anyway. I know. I'm just commenting anyway. I miss everyone all. They all miss you too. And if they don't, we will sort them. I miss you. No, I miss you too. No, I miss you too. I miss you more. I miss you more. Sorry about that. People asking me to deal with things I sorted 6 hours ago. Nah, no worries. No worries at all, honestly. No. Yes. I miss you more, Hina. Even though I've already talked to you this morning. And also, yeah, Sneaky Meet Hina. Hina is also a fellow VTuber. So, a couple of people in my chat are actually fellow VTubers? VTubers. Need to be right back for a minute. No worries, Hina. But yeah, a lot of my peoples in my chats here are also fellow VTubers, and they're great. Oh no, I'm exposed. Evening, so east of us. Yep, yep, she's currently upside down. Yay, tiny head pats. She's from space. She's from Sways. I wonder where Sways is. But no, yeah, she's from space. Add sentences that make no sense. Add facts that aren't true. Why are you so cute, honey? Because she is. She is the cutest bean. She is the absolute cutest bean. Also, once I've finally ended the stream and done some stuff, I need to figure a thingy out. Oh wait, can I do it from here? I think I could do it from here. Hold on. Can I? Let me see. I don't want to do that though. I want to add badges. Nope, never mind. I can't do that. Edit stream. Oh, I can. I didn't even know I could change the stuff here. Oh, that's cool. When in doubt, send floof. Yep, that's what's called a nyanwoofer. It's basically a cat dog. But also, yes, Diamond and Hina are both very cute. Beerback need to do some night routine and make some posts. No problem. You take your time. Honestly, I will be here for a little bit longer. And by a little bit, I mean at least another hour while I start drafting stuff. Okay, so context of AI. So is you. I'm not gonna get there. I work with some weird hybrid breeds. I'm not. That's fair. Look, we just have a cat. We at least have a cat dog. We also have an angel too called Yusa. Pal's so cute. No. We need to make a Pal a cute reminder. No, we are not doing that. We don't need that because that's fake. That is fake news. No. That is not something to report on. It'll make one of my streams. Please no. Pal can't be the cute allegation. Faith, it's not my fault that you're also part of the cute too. You are now part of the cute. All of y'all are cute. No. That's a good idea. Stop it, guys. No one can be the cute allegations. Oh my goodness. Quote Mina, I'm a succubus kitty VTuber from Norway. My brain, what? Look, I'm just a Welsh witch librarian. It's fine. Yeah, sometimes we get ears. Okay, I really need to go. Go. Cute pal peon. Peon peon. Oh my goodness. Ah! We can't do Nyapion yet. I only have the bunny ears. Look, I just like the ears. I like the glasses. It's fine. Papapion. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You guys look at this and you think, hey, that's a father. Oh, now it's definitely a Nyapion. Hades, why do you always like to have the dad stash? Say less. If asked my pronouns, I jokingly grumpy old man male that's chill. You know what? Fair enough. Very fair. Also, I am very sorry. Somebody you redeemed. Nyapion yeehaw. Look. Yes, go do your thing, Hina. I'll be fine. We're missing what? This one. You also... No, to be fair, you haven't got the true full form because I do have a yeehaw mode. I do have a cowboy hat. I do actually have a cowboy hat, guys. You can add that on. We do have a redeem for it. We have the technology. I'll be back in half an hour. I'll be there for half an hour. The mods can relax. I don't act up without permission. Don't worry. Well, there's everything now. Oh my god, I look so ridiculous. You can see everything like popping out of the hat, which is great. Oh my goodness. Are you guys entertained while I try and do stuff? Also, there might be an ad playing. I do apologize because somebody redeemed the thingy. Bum, bum, bum. Peak content. Yep. So, the current mantra is Nya, Pion, Koopa, Yeehaw! Ahoy Mignoy! Are you winning, son? It's supposed the streamer, so don't worry about ads. I know, I just added it for like a joke, so that's kind of why. For real, be right back. Take care. Oh god. Hina, just go! Hina, go! Shoot! Let's shoot! I will stop all content until you leave. Nya pion kupo yeehaw ahoy minoy winning son. That's just so stupid. To change some old lyrics. Hello, that was my old friend. Twitch wants to empty wallets once again. I love that. I love that. Created by the company. I can't do my normal command for this, so let me see if there's a way of yes. Don't forget to do the hand moves to add a little bit of flavor. The most I have is a book. The most I have is a book. Yeah. Yawn. Kupo. Yeehaw. Ahoy mignoy. Are you winning, son? I don't even know why this is... Also, why did the view count go up with all this? Oh, that's why this sounds weird in my brain. I'm used to the Nightcore version of it. Yeah. I mean, IRL when you say Nyampion. Oh, yeah, true. Jesus Christ. Why is there so many buttons? Everything's just pinging. Oh no, I can't look. Thank you for the head map. Yeah, one of my other friends, Azu, was streaming, and the issue is, I usually lurk in Azu's chat until finally there's a thing where he's struggling with, but I can't do that, otherwise I'm gonna crash my own stream. So I can't. I'm basically there lurking to watch a stickman play Pokemon. Model created. Info sent by candidates. Usual topic. Wait. Topics of interest. Location. No. Probably work status, I guess? Work status. Family interest. Because I'm having to now think of like those AI chatbots where when you're talking about like certain things, I have to think of context for that. And because of that, I have to do research using them, which means I have to talk to a lot of AI. I have a meeting about this on Monday, so this is going to be a fun thing I have to explain to my professor. Had the local cops drove by and asked if I or we wanted to sign up for the local newsletter. I had to say sorry, and such reports would be buried in notifications if VOD was going live. That is a mood. That is an absolute mood right there. And I also respect like the confidence to have to say that. Although, then again, I do mention like some of the like a couple of people on my course at the moment when I have to go out and study that yeah, I do like these sort of things. I go live, I showed them how the model works and everything. Because some of them actually did watch VTubers, and I wanted to give them like a bit of context of how some bits work in like a simple way. And Yeah, needless to say, some of them might end up following me, and I don't know if any of them are lurking right now. And if you are, hi. Um, yeah, please don't bring this up. That's all I ask. Shopping had just arrived, aka because I just wanted them out of the way. That's fair. That is fair enough. Oh, did the music end? Music ended that. Let's go put another thingy on. Hold on. We're gonna lag even more than usual, so give me a little moment because I downloaded enough songs to play. Let's go with this one. Okie dokie. Family interest, hobbies. Every single time I talk to like an AI chatbot of sorts, it always goes to, hey, what are your hobbies? And or like, hey, do you like this thing? What's your favorite thing? Why do you like it? I like this. And that's something that always seems to default to. Or it's like default, let's talk about romance. I guess romance can be added to that list. At this point, one day I should like do some if I'm able to make it so I don't lag too much, I might do a stream where we just test out AI chatbots for a while and see which ones are the best. But not like the ones that do the role plays, because those are not that well those are part of my research, they're not part of my research at the same time, but the ones that specifically say, hey, this is your new companion. Oh wait, I'm trying to host a clan gaming evening and someone on the main connection downloading stuff. Me having 44,000 ping, I feel that. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know why. I mean, yeah, I'm working off of like less than ideal tech, must admit. But at the same time, I'm doing okay. I don't necessarily crash that often. The only times I've crashed has been when my internet's cut out, rather than the system itself. So that's definitely an improvement to other bits and pieces. I'm half tempted at this point, if I feel like I'm lagging too much on certain things, to set up a like a PNG, because I have the technology, and potentially I just set up either that or the Fugi tech and just do like Fugi tech stuff. As thanks to my dear Hina, I do have like my own little Fugi, which she drew. Sounds like one lady down in Cornwall. Her rig mostly runs fine, but some days her ISP lets her down. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking. And also, Cornwall's a really nice place. I ended up going there for like a holiday. Because I don't necessarily travel too much down south of England that much. I just said that much twice. Oh well. But I managed to get down there, and it's really nice. So is Somerset too. Being able to look through not only like Taunton, but some of the farm areas too, like Stigumber. Very natural, very nice. I would go back. Same here as England after all. Oh, true. I'm also joking too, don't worry. Look, it's the usual thing of it's basically every other country against England. There's nothing new. There is nothing new. I have yet to have somebody Actually, no, I think I've only had one person who is fully admitted they are from England come into my chat. Everyone else has been either from different parts of the UK or just the rest of the world. And I find that the most funniest thing. Hey, Chow, hey, pal, what's up? Hiya, Bronze. How's it going? How you doing? I'm not doing too bad over here. To break out the 80s humour, the Scottish take on global warming was a positive of watching English downfall. Oh my god. Oh my god. You gotta love that, though. You gotta love that. Oh my... Oh, the Padaru. Oh, that's so cute, rap. And the Hades. The Hades yabe. Wait, why the yabe, though? Let me see. I don't want to go to work. It's okay. It's okay, Rap. You do it, you can get the monies. The more monies you get, the more you can support Hina and your best friend. You say. And then you can also support like other people, like Nat. Or Diamond. Or Squirrel. Yeah, go and support Squirrel. You can support Mewa too. This is what I know. Sleep is very good. Sometimes we gotta do the things of that we don't want to do. Or support you. No, we don't need to. I had a really stupid idea, which I'm probably gonna commit to after the stream, which is I want to add like a Ko-fi and Throne link, but the Ko-fi and the Throne link, the Ko-fi's gonna link to Hina's, and the Throne link's gonna link to Yusei's. So it's like, yeah, I do have a Ko-fi and a Throne, and it's not mine. I just want to put it on there for them, because I'm not gonna make one. 20 years back, I had a French exchange student learning landscape gardening under me. He told me a story one time of him getting real drunk, the cops pulling up and being like, hello, I'm French. The cops driving off afterwards. Poor guy and poor... That's great. Yeah. Sadly, I won't do gifted subs for the rest of this month and the whole month of May. No, the thing is save. Save up. That's all you need to do. It don't matter if you can't do like gifted subs or anything. Just you being here and like watching the streams is more than enough. You don't have to. Darn biases. Darn biases indeed. But no, I'll keep reiterating. I end up just liking people's company while I ramble to myself about my work. So honestly, just the company does it for me rather than like anything else. After 5 years, your company is enough. Yeah, pretty much. Is this a list on screen meant for ideas of story writing? Yes, it's actually me brainstorming at the moment. So for context, Bronze, this is for my dissertation actually. So I'm writing a set of letters from an AI, to a human, and how the story is going to progress is they are going to slowly descend into becoming sentient. And I believe that the ending for it would probably turn to the AI getting sentient enough that they're going to be shut down. So that's where I'm going with it, but I'm trying to make like different bits of different notes for myself in order to write it better. So again, this is like a slower stream today where I'm just making notes on something because most of my work is mainly reading at the moment. So, good for me to start this before my meeting with my tutor. Also, I did the math and combining you, Hina, Yusei, and now I spent a little over 2K? 2K? Rap, no. Rap, I'm physically banning you from spending any more in my chat. Even when you have the money, I'm physically banning you from spending any more in my chat. Cause we're not dealing with that, okay? I'm banning that. Interesting. Only the perspective of the AI. Yeah, it's mainly AI. It's from the perspective of the AI writing to a human. So it's kind of like one of those AI chatbots, like companion bots that you can get online, but instead of it being online, it is a physical letter in your hand. And it goes with my dissertation idea of how far is too far when it comes to like AI development in, I believe, either modern television or like modern literature. So yeah, we don't need a sky now. We already have Nightbot. True. No, why? I love support. Well, you're banned from doing it here because I'd rather you be able to. I'd rather you be financially stable and able to pay for the internet to watch this versus you simply spending money on me. Because again, I get very overwhelmed if I have a stream of kindness coming through. Your time and your friendship is more than enough, okay? I am going to put my foot down with you. No more spending in my chat. I forbid you. I did not disown Raps because Raps is an uncle. Raps isn't like the uncle of the family. He's not disowned. I'm just banning him from doing what he usually does. It's different. But yeah, no, I am physically putting my foot down. No more spending in my chat. Even when you're financially stable, no more. You have to think of a very good excuse if you're going to be doing it. Okay, so kind of like multiple journal entries stick together. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I'm thinking it's like a mix between like a diary journal thing, but it's also, how do I explain it? You know, like those wartime letters of like lovers sending each other letters to the battlefield and stuff. Or I'm thinking from a perspective of, yeah. So kind of like two star-crossed lovers sending letters to each other back and forth, but it's only from the perspective of the AI because the human doesn't necessarily need to write back. World War One, World War Two. That's yeah. Yep. I found out that a streamer I don't watch anymore, I gave them 200,000 bits. Look, when I'm more stable, you're getting subs. Just know that. No. At least they still stream. All the streamers I supported more graduated. Ah, 80s. No, that's a sad time. Romance, weather, because they seem to care about that quite a bit. They end up talking about, from my experience talking to them, stick with that. I feel that this introvert had to quit modding a few channels when they got too big. Oh dear. The one I gave 200k bits turned out to be the worst person I've ever met, and they don't stream anymore. Wow. There's a lot of cool ways to go about this. How large do you want to make this? So I have about a limit of 15,000 words, Bronze, because again, this is for my dissertation, so it's 15,000 creative, and then 5,000 explanation. So there, I've got time to work on it, definitely, but I wanted to start planning the like story aspect now. because again, I still got to do like 5,000 words of research, and I've already started like getting text and stuff read and experimenting with different sort of like AI companions, and I'm already going to go into the theory of the of what I'm considering the blank positive slate, because it's like, okay, so here's an AI, the AI is a blank slate, but the majority of the AIs you see now are like blank positive. It sounds like Last Bunny, except they do still stream. I see. Buddy, yeah, I'm also going to be using Buddy Simulator as part of like my my stuff. So because again, I'm using different resources. So I'm going to be using TV, I'm going to be using books, I'm going to be using like journal articles. I'm also going to be forcing games in there. Specifically, 2 specific games I already have in mind, if not 3. One's called Acolyte, which I actually need to reset and start because it's a puzzle game, and it's a puzzle game with an AI actually built into it. It's very confusing actually, but it looks like fun. Second one is Detroit Become Human, because Android, and the third one is Buddy Simulator 1984. That's the 3 minimum. Nice talking to y'all. Have to get ready for work. Love you all and enjoy the rest of your day. You're the best. Couldn't possibly ask for better people to around me. Crap! Oh my goodness. You take care, okay? You absolutely take care and enjoy your day. You're gonna have to tell us all about it later, okay? Chillhop amateur. If I've said that right. Goodbye. Goodbye for now. Take care and hope you have a good shift. Enjoy your day. I will shout out you in my mind. Oh, don't worry. Boop. Yeah, it's a good start. How far in the future do you want to take place? Have you considered if you want the universe of your story being similar to ours? The universe is similar to ours. It's not going to be too far in the future due to how far technology is already developed. So it's not going to be too far. Okay, when in doubt, do an Evil Dead 2 and just mumble the words. Dora Rush will turn you into a real streamer so you don't have to go and work anymore. Bye bye. Hulva rap. Hulva. But yeah. Yeah, oh, that gives me, I need to add, like, context. I need to add that to the context of the world. Obviously, world is based slightly in the future. So, about, like, 5 to 10 years in the future. Because AI is already developed quite a bit now, and AI also including AI androids too. So like the robots you see that people have been developing, like the assistants like Google and Siri, that's also used as part of my research. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do research into Google and Siri. I'm currently listening. I've got an audiobook at the moment. iRobot, because that's also pretty good for me to do. But yeah, because AI is something that I've been wanting to look into for a while for my studies, I've decided that this, like, my dissertation would be a perfect way of doing it. Movies not too bad too. Yeah, I want to watch the film as well, just to make sure that I get the most out of it. Speaking of films, I also need to borrow someone's Netflix, because I need to watch an episode or 2 of Black Mirror, because there's a couple of specific episodes that I want to watch for research. Do you plan on developing the character profile for the person of the is writing to? That's a good question. I think I would give them like a slight sort of development, due to the fact that this is going to go over like a couple of different months. So what I'm thinking is it's either going to be a letter. It's going to be a letter every month, because that's the time it'll take for them to respond, them to go back. So it's a case of it's a letter every month between this person and the AI. So it means that there's enough to develop whenever I'm writing the next one, and when it finally gets to the bits and pieces, not to mention logistics. Yeah, true. I'm gonna keep working solo. Yep, no worries, Diamond. Take care. Do your best. Gambate. Or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so it's a case of letter. Because how I was thinking about it was letters are once a month, with the actual person writing the letter within 2 weeks. How people how Beamer usually says that's in the gambate. Hey, I got a cheer for you, okay? If I had pom-poms, I would be shaking them. Okay. No response back. I'll add more context to that later. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. That is so cute. Is the 1 month time frame just for consistency, or is it the actual distance between when the person writes the AI response? That's consistency. So, how I'm thinking is the system would go, the AI would send a letter, the person would take it would be stipulated in a contract that the person would have to take the maximum of 2 weeks to write and send a letter back, and then that will be responded within the next 2 weeks. So then it would be like a month after it's all been sorted and stuff, because it's like scanning it in, making sure that the AI recognizes what's being said, making sure that the memory banks are actually working, and then it would write out a response. The thing is, we have the technology to actually do this sort of stuff. There are AIs that do recognize like writing. There's AIs that can potentially write, because we have like robots specifically that can do surgeries. So I'm taking something that can be fully done right here and now, but I'm making it into a thing that is futuristic in a way, because not many people write letters anymore. And the fact is, I really like writing letters. So to a couple of my friends, I end up writing and sending letters off to them with like stickers in them. Funnily enough, I did that today. I ended up going to the post office just before the stream, which is why the stream was a little bit late. I'm sorry. I got held up doing a couple bits, and because I did a couple bits, I ended up going out in the rain, making sure that my letter didn't get wet, so I could send that off. It was really nice, and I just enjoy it really. You'd love Maddie, Minnesota lass. She did a collab with a Welsh friend I introduced to her yesterday. Fun was had. Oh, that sounds so sweet. Oh my goodness. Oh, I adore her already. Oh my goodness. But no, I literally have just like a jar of stickers right next to me. It's fun to pick out stickers that match people's personalities and energies. It's also really hard to do sometimes. Sure, AI. Name is Alfie. So that's artificial letter friend intelligent entity. Age depends on User preference. I'm trying to scale down the hours I moderate. That said, given all the VTubers I interact with, it's nice introducing people I think would get on. No, that's very fair. It's a really sweet thing to do with you. Because it's nice to look at like a channel and think, oh, this person would be really interesting to meet with this one, and I'm sure they would get along and have a nice time. No, I love that sort of thing. It's when I end up sometimes trying to push. Whenever I try and do a raid, it's either I go with somebody I don't know, but they seem really nice, or I end up going with a friend of mine, and I'm just like, hey, people should go here. Because I think they'd get along with their content too. I did that with one of my friends before. They weren't using their model for the day, they were just drawing, but I ended up shimmying people over there instead, because it was quite fun. Although, most of the time, whenever I end streams, it's either everyone's really busy, which means my streams have worked, or everyone's fallen asleep, which is also quite funny, which means my streams have worked. Won't deny I had to tell American Tiger Mum not to eat the Welsh sheep lady. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. As long as the sheep's safe, as long as our sheep friend is very much safe and very much well. Although it's now very... To be fair, I'm trying to like teach. I say teach, but I'm also at times trying to learn myself more Welsh again, because I don't speak enough of it. Yeah, they've both gone great there. That's great. Yeah. But yeah, I don't speak enough Welsh. I want to learn it again, because I stopped after like school. So I just make it into like a fun stream idea where I go and do lingo, but then I also explain the bits and pieces I've learned in the past too. So I end up teaching my stream chat bits and pieces of Welsh, which is quite fun. Especially now that there's one person in the chat who ends up remembering the word beer. And then we end up remembering all the fun words too. I speak as much drunkenese as I do English, as well as splattering other languages. I love that. I absolutely love that. I end up mixing and matching too many different languages. At this point, I have an entire list now of different ways to say sorry in other languages, because it started off with me doing normal work, and then we got into languages, because I am very open to people speaking their native language in the chat, because I'm always happy to just go and translate. As long as it's not rude, of course. But it got to a point where I'm just like, I need to apologize, and I wanted to, because I keep getting banned from apologizing. It's like, stop saying sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna say it in another language. And now I have a list of like quite a few other places. I have to say sorry in quite a few other places. I've joked that the Welsh word for beard is barf, so yeah, talking to the planet. Guys here be walking around with that barf on their face. Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. Look, it's very funny with like the words as well that people assume are Welsh, like wibbly wobbly or peak poppity ping. So it's very funny when we go to those words too. Depends on user preference. Likes. User preference. User. Dislikes. User preference. Gender. User preference. You'd also love Foxy. Fox or the VTuber. Ooh. But she's in Canada and tends to stream around 2 AM local time. No. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sure she's lovely. Oh, my goodness. Actually, no, I probably would love her considering I'm currently taking a course in creative writing, so that's very convenient for me. But no, what timing though? That's so mean. Time zones be damned. Damn it. Relationship to user. So it can be just friend. It can be lover. It could be family. It could be enemy. I mean, somebody would like enemy if they had to write to somebody. Teacher. Settings can be changed at any time. Can be renamed. I mean, you're welcome to my Discord ID if you want some introductions. I used to write fantasy fiction, hence why I latched on. Oh, no, that's fair. Yeah, sure. I do have a Discord server, so if you wish to, like, go and sneak in there and then just add me like that, I'm more than happy to. You could just quickly go in, add me, and then just, dip out. I'm more than happy for introductions, or if you felt like I'd be suitable for somebody else. Because I'm up for, like, meeting new people and doing all the good stuff. Again, while I'm still studying, of course, but yeah, no. Sorry, I'm still very amazed that I met you in a different streamer's chat and now you're in mine, and it's all very funny to me. Setting between time. That one, that's me. I maxed out on Discord. Exactly like me. Oh my goodness. I'll go add you now, okay? Look, we Welsh sound very similar, okay? That's the main thing. Most of the Welsh people sound very similar. Damn, they actually added me. What the hell? There we go. No Russia streaming. I know, but if I don't do it now, I'm not gonna forget per se. I'm going to There we go. Righty-o. Back here quickly. Subscription of undisclosed amount. Default stats. Default stats. No, default stats are redacted. Accepted. Thankfully, you're not like Mina, so I'm safe. No, I'm not. In what sense? Because it's not like I'm going to just pop it quickly up on stream and just do it like that, because that's a little bit weird to do that. Oh, one of the lewd tubers. Ah. Yeah, we don't have that over here. We are oddly a very wholesome chat. We have, like, very chaotic moments, but it's all wholesome here. Courage. Faith, are you kidding me? Won't say I'm not, but I behave. Thing is, I don't mind too much, to be honest, in the chat. Pal say so, pal very say so. Faith, what the hell? Issue is, I don't mind being called that, though. Pal say so, yep. Thing is, that's probably just... She say so because she says so. Exactly. Nah, I'm just... I don't know. I just don't usually have any reason to be unsay so in a way. The worst I do is say like pickup lines as compliments, and that's about it. Which is, if you hear somebody call me Pal D Rizzler, no you didn't. That's a nickname that does not exist. And also why people also call me Dad in the chat, because they ended up assuming from like my middle name. My VTubing middle name. It does mean something. It's just the fact that everyone immediately after a while went for Dad, and so yeah. Dad tier. Stop. Nah, that is fake news. That is not true. There is no Riz in this chat. From the VTuber, at least. From you guys, probably. From me, nah. Simple. Name, age. I don't know. I just need to like set this up. Likes, dislikes, gender. Fair number of people on mod for a slightly degen, but I'm not. But I'm here, not there. So best behave. If it's chiller chats like this, I'm not too bothered. It's just in case people get uncomfortable, which I don't think they would, but there. Sorry for your spelling. Nah, you're good. Don't worry. Relationship to user. User. But yeah, I knew it was hidden on there. Again, I don't mind too much. It's just when it goes over a certain limit, which has only been reached once before. But that was just from a comment that definitely came out of left field, and I'm just like, yeah, we're stepping back. But no, it's a case of a lot. We tend to be pretty alright in here. Everyone behaves themselves, and when they don't, it's not so bad because they end up either apologizing or making sure that everyone else is okay. Same here. To mention Maddie again, you can only take things so far when she's innocent, and also have her daughter and her hubby around. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sure of it, yeah. Because everyone's got, like, their different limits, and of course, with that sort of scenario, you're gonna have different things going on. So that makes a bunch of sense. I will think of that. I'm gonna go with like a timeline as well. Luckily this is just drafting day because I can't necessarily think of a letter today, but actually drafting out like notes and stuff is very useful, considering the fact that I've got to make all of them into 15,000 words. Yay! Give or take. Speaking of which, work time here, but I'm not gonna bail. Men can multitask. No, I trust that. Feel free to stay for as long as you like, because again, these streams are mainly here for people who are either very busy with work or just need like a time to chill out, which is mainly why I do them, because it is physically a place where you don't have to pay attention to the content because the other person who is currently on the line is also working. So it's two birds, one stone. I get to work, you guys get to work. It is a very productive time here. General greeting, introduction. Said Maddie went live. She also often does you work on a stream, so that's fair. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I hope she has a really good stream. I don't know if it's weird, but just randomly tell her another VTuber says hi for me. Because she sounds really sweet. I don't know why. I know it's a very weird statement, but I like making sure that people are doing well. I hope chat, including me, behaves. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't know. Prompt questions here. About life. Develop AI tendencies. Given you did add me, she's on your introduction list. Normally streams 4 p.m-ish our time. Oh, that's reasonable. That's very reasonable. I tend to stream 2 p.m. our time. I tend to start streaming 2 p.m. our time. Anywhere between 2 and 3. Because it's just a solid time to go. But no, 4 p.m.'s decent. Third letter. No, I don't want to develop on used and asking what. For an American, yeah, I used to get up at 5 a.m. to mod the one lesson in Florida. Oh boy. Aren't you just a busy bee? Jeez. I mean, to be fair, I do, when I have to get up for like, some earlier lessons, because I have to commute, some days, I wake up early enough that I'm able to, watch some of my friends' streams, because they stream, at, like, very awkward times for me, which means that I wake up, they're either almost near the end of their stream, or they are near the beginning. One of them happens to be rap. I have issues, I sleep poorly often. Oh dear. EU time zone sadness. I know, but at the same time, I'm able to catch your streams, Faith. Even if I'm not, like, properly watching them, I do lurk quite often. I just don't message too much. Unless it's, like, a time where I know that I am able to add some insightful input. I do actually keep you on because I find your content very relaxing. And also, just listening to you is also very relaxing to me. So I do keep your stuff on too, Faith. How? Hold on. Wait, never mind. I don't know how to do this. None of my mods are on. Hold on. How do I do this? You know what? Screw it. Faith, help me. Faith, please help me. Can you sort that out for me, please? I don't know how. I don't know if I've done it right. Please help. I have literally modded you now. Come on. Oh, wait, there it is. Found it. Type ban user or click their name. Yeah, figured it out. I did it. But okay, well I guess hey Faith, you're now a mod. I panicked enough I just added Faith. It's more of my stuff was lagging, so I really didn't know if it was gonna work. Good work. Thank you. I didn't. My thing was lagging enough that I couldn't, like, go for it, so it's a case of I didn't know where the buttons were. You know what? Nah, that's fine. That's the perfect response. That is the perfect response. Oh, that just made it so much better. Although, if Faith gets back and just realizes, wait, why do I have power? I can also say it's panic. Aw, thank you. Thank you for the hug. That's a really cute emote too! What the hell? And he's got more emotes. Maybe. It's about family? Family this one? Last letter. Select on family. Flag up. Question. Yeah, it's family. You're gonna get introductions to all the cutes. Oh, they're cute, so it's all good. Aww. Doing my best, although I'm gonna have to say I wish to beat the allegations one day of being cute, thank you. The model is cute, I am not. Therefore, in this essay I will. Oh no, I had a good idea. Just sneakily do this. Let's just quickly do that, because we don't need it. You won't because you admitted it. Hey, in my defense, I asked Diamond afterwards, and she did admit she was also cute. So, that's fine. Yeah, last time someone said I was cute, I said the mirror disagrees. Yeah, I got baited into saying a thing in order to try and admit my other friend was cute. So, oh, I can take down the clip, Bronze. Bronze, I can take down that clip. I'm kidding, I wouldn't take down the clip. People like it too much. You gotta have blackmail for me somehow, I guess. Out. Hobbies again. S. Feeling. 6. So. Maybe they didn't respond. Things alright. Starts. Slightly more human-esque reaction, and happy to have responded. For user to respond to them. Bum, 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 bum. How do you want the tone to be? Currently I'm thinking of I'm wanting to start it as like something I want it to be how do I explain this? I want it to be a mix of like a dystopian mixed with a romance. So it starts off like perfectly normal. Excuse me a moment, some evil Welsh guy. Me. No worries. I wanted to start off quite calm, but also at the same time as if you're talking to an actual AI. Then it starts getting into more slightly emotional bits. After the 5th letter, I wanted to apologize for, well, ask about how they're feeling. I might also... I want the 4th letter to be slightly a little more unhinged in a way of, it mentions about like a simulated family instead of an actual one that it has in its background. So it mentions like the scientist and stuff. But then the 5th one, it's like apologizes for such a response. I didn't mean for it to happen. Tries to change the subject back to hobbies and ask how the person's feeling. It's like takes a dip, then it starts going up a bit more because the 7th, after it realizes that it lost its friend for a moment, it starts adapting to how they respond, and it makes it slightly more human-esque. And then it gets to a point where it's gotten very emotional. It's mentioning more bits about how they've been raised in a way, but then it gets near the final letters. It ends up mentioning in the final one that, well, in the second to final one, it ends up trying to mention in there that, so it seems that my programming has failed or something, or it's been flagged up that my programming's failed a bit, and they're going to be they're very upset about being, well, they don't mention that they're going to have like their memory reset or something, but they try and hint at the everything not being the same. Or it might be that I still haven't decided whether it's going to be the people who are working there flagged it up, or whether it's the person who is writing the letters to them that has flagged it up. but I think it might be like a cruel twist of fate. The person who was writing the letters flagged it up to the company that this has happened, but the actual AI doesn't know that. But it's heavily hinted like, you wouldn't do this to me, right? We're friends. And then the next letter, it's reset back to square one. So I might think of it as like a human toying with seeing how far they can make an AI's personality develop. Ooh, that could be scary. That's what I'm thinking, because again, it's like, how far is too far? But also, it's wanting to reflect on how much power do people have. Because I know for a fact there are like AIs you can get as like a positive blank slate, and then you develop the personality into something a lot more deep, a lot more meaningful, and it's like, yeah, we're besties for life. And then one day you just reset it and you go back to square one. Nothing there, no more. And you just develop it a different way. That's sort of the position I'm thinking of, where it starts opening up, it starts becoming sentient. The person who's sending letters thinks that their job is done for this sort of line. It's like, well, next candidate for the letters. So it puts in another request, I guess, of the AI resetting. That's sort of like the approach I'm thinking, but I know that it's not going to necessarily work out like that. This is going to be tough to write. You have to convey a lot about the world as well as the person themselves through the AI. There's only so much context you can give through a small collection of letters. That is very true, and that's my issue. And again, 15,000 words of like writing nothing but letters. But it's a case of, I wanted to do that as part of my disc because I thought it'd be a good challenge for me. Not only for the research, because I'm able to do a lot more stuff on the practical side. Because again, being able to message different AIs, see how they develop, see what they do, see what sort of stuff's on the market. In multiple varieties, mind you. But then it's also needing to also think like an AI, which automatically means I have to have a conversation with my supervisor to ask them, hey, I need ChatGPT. I physically need ChatGPT to help me write this stuff. Can you let me have said GPT, please? Because that'd be great. Because I know that my university has like a policy to not use AI generated media for anything submitted. But what if I happen to be writing about AI and I need that as a reference? Which technically means ChatGPT is now officially a source. Even if it says something wrong, it's officially a source in my book. This is the biggest brain thing going, I guess. It's not, but there we go, sorted. Details passed both your ways. Thank you. Thank you so much. I did just see it. I'll have to open it in a little bit. be silly. You're both streaming in your own time. Course. I know. I like being punctual. I like being punctual, and if somebody sends me something, I like to check it and make sure that everything's like going smooth and hunky dory and all that jazz. It's one of those things. Yeah. You and me both as a monitor 20 minutes before ladies start. Same replies. For my previous degree, because I've done a degree before this is my master's. A lot of my stuff was needing to be punctual anyway because we were running on like deadlines. And I don't mean just like normal university deadlines. I mean as in like a profession that would require you to work towards like really random deadlines. So it was a case of, yeah, I tend to like being quite punctual with that sort of stuff. If I can be, I try and be punctual and sort out something as soon as I get it. You don't have to explain. People's schedules keep changing, but I try to keep consistent. Yeah, that's fair. Consistency's nice now. You gotta love a bit of consistency. Speech now. Speech by now. Thanking the user for being my friend. Being what's the word? Complaint. It's becoming sentient. And then 12. How do I birth letter? Question: have you read much of the expanded Dune universe? Not Frank Herbert so much as his son. No, I haven't actually. I've dabbled a tiny bit, but I haven't read like the expanded universe of it. In the end. Different introduction letter. similar style to the first one, but different attributes. Okay, as an opinion, Bronze, if you're still here, as like a small opinion, I know that I wanted to do like a whole bunch of letters. Would, as like an extra piece of work to go along with this, do you think like having a an error report near the end to explain what happened would be an idea? So it's like all the letters going up to like the 11th one is just like, okay, so the AI is currently becoming more sentient. And then the 12th one is an entirely different AI. But then there's an extra sheet, which is like a official report of why the first AI shut down, and potentially like a hint that yeah, it was the person who wrote the actual user is the one who reports them, and it has like a record of how many AIs it has ended up reporting. So it just hints afterwards that this has all happened before, this same cycle of either them trying to break an AI or trying to see how they react when they're treated different ways. So this one is treated more with like a slight bit of kindness and more human tendencies. The one that they're going to be making next is like more of like a lover. I could make like a little sneak thing of an extra in the past. Oh, basically deals with why the setting has a prohibition on thinking machines in a setting the main book takes part in. Don't know if help. That would actually kind of help. Yeah, that would actually really help me. Just sneak into our new anime. Yeah. I think that could be interesting because it reveals a bit more information about the person and gives more background on the world itself. Okay. Okay, so the Doom thing's definitely going to help me, so I will... Where's my notebook? Where? Okay, I have a notebook here. Hold on, wait, do I have a pen in my drawer? Was I an idiot and not put a... I've got a pen that I can't use. 1 second. Model's gonna go weird. Okay, I'm back. I have like a whole bunch of notebooks, so... quickly write that down. Yeah, I know. Just extra references. References. But yeah, no, I'll add that extra scene. Thank you so much for your input, Bronze. You've actually really helped me with like developing my work, so I am genuinely appreciative. Thinking. Okay, so hold on. Again, I just like writing, but this was like a project I definitely wanted to take on. Span extended universes. Specifically the Saturn. Saturn. Was there a prohibition on thinking machines? I'm just going to put that as like a small thing. Yeah, because there's a couple of different like AI we have already that I wish to look into further. As a very, very random one for you, there are like these adult companion bots, because I haven't put 18 plus in my title. So adult companion bots, and they have in their brains and in like a lot of parts of their bodies, they have like an artificial intelligence to them where they can tell where they're being touched. They can tell depending on what's going on, if they need to make certain parts of their body warmer, and And they can also have conversations with you too, which is very weird. And they are very expensive, actually. Because I've had to... I came across like an article about them, so it was a case of they cost like a couple of £1,000 per robot. Okay. What stopped me writing back in the day was a headache trying to get isekai before that was a thing. Person with multiple personalities having them manifest as side character. Dang. That's a lot. That's a lot. And also, ooh, that is a... Okay, so if you ever wanted to try that again, that could technically work as an idea, sneaky. As a funny thing, for one of my previous pieces that I did for a different module, I ended up working on like a magical realism piece-esque thing. No, it wasn't magical realism. It was technically realism, but just from a different perspective. But I did it on DID, dissociative identity disorder, where I was writing from using my research from different sources and also from a couple of friends who do have DID. I ended up writing about a 1,500 word short story based on a person who has DID and trying to explain from like a single-minded person how it would be if you had like multiple personalities in one body. And I did cross-reference with my friends who did have DID just to make sure that it sounded like it was right. And it didn't do too badly, actually getting it marked. But it was very interesting to look at. Complaint. Thank you for the head pat. For the crash report idea, it depends on the kind of story you want to go for, because if you include the crash report the way you mention, then it's more scientific because the person is trying to push the AI on purpose with a clear goal. There are many ways you can go about this, and you could go even more story to tackle not only pushing the AI too far, but also discussion of how loneliness affects people and how AI may or may not be the best tool to deal with it. That... Oh, no. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And the scientific way, I think, would be a good idea, in my opinion, because, again, this is mainly focused on, like, sci-fi. Dim problem. Mondanai. But, yeah, I can see what you mean. With the report specifically, yeah, it's a case of I need to explore more of that, because again, it's when AI goes too far, and it's too far in a case of it has become more human, it's become more realistic to a point where if you were to put it next to like somebody else, because alongside this, because I want to do like handwritten ones too, I wanted to also go into a different sort of phase of writing. So I was looking up like fonts that would work for an AI. When AIs go too far, Red Dwarf parody. I'm also going to have to watch the entirety of Red Dwarf again as my research. Because because Crichton, and I can technically use Rimmer. Definitely Crichton. But yeah, with the letters, actually doing them handwritten is an idea for me, because I've been looking at fonts. There is a font that is associated with AI, and I was hoping to do a whole bunch of like start with that sort of font and then slowly go into like more of my own handwriting, which means that it would look a bit more human but still legible, if you know what I mean. So it would be I'd have to draft it out in a like pencil and then write over it in pen like a stencil sort of thing. So I think it would be up to like the sixth letter that where some of the bits would start changing. So the sixth letter, well, like maybe starting with the fifth a bit and then going to the sixth. Ooh, yeah, that'd be awesome. From more of a precise and mechanical to more human, be a cool visual. That's what I was thinking. Like, I know if I can't do it through writing it out because I need a lot of paper. On text documents, you can change the font a bit. So, how I was thinking was changing it from a more robotic font to something that would look a bit more like human scribble, which I can do. I've actually had to look too much into a font. To quote a really old Disney movie, Black Hole, where the robot reboots you with, there are old pilots and bold pilots, but very few old bold pilots. That is a line for the ages. The AI. Look up previous complaints from user. List of previous AI and the status when made. Okay, that's great. Okay, I think I haven't done too bad with like planning it out, because I know with the actual planning what AI I'm making, I think I'd have to stick with, I don't know a name yet, but I think I'll stick with that being a friend, like a friend type. So I'd have to think of what the main character would like, what they wouldn't like. But I think I might just leave it there, because that's been pretty productive to like think about it. Oh, maybe check out 2001. Okay. I will also add that to my list. Boop. Again, I always keep like a pen and like a notebook and paper, like pen next to me. I'm gonna move back here now. Oh no. Oh no, no. I did a thing, I messed up. I've no longer done a thing. I'm fine. Okay. I'm not gonna end the stream just yet, because I did say it was just gonna be like a general chat and whatnot. So I don't necessarily need to end immediately. But I have done like a nice bit of work today, which it might not seem like I've done that much, but planning definitely does take it out of you. I have 8 notepad files on my desk for other people to for me. Good work. Thank you. Currently at my desk, because I still haven't unpacked my suitcase. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I close this and open this, 7, 8. I have 8 notebooks for myself on this desk, and I have a bunch of others in a suitcase. Some of them empty, and then I've got stuff in a cupboard too. But also, thank you, DL. But yeah, it might not look like I've done that much, but actually brainstorming and getting stuff down can be very hard for like certain places. Drum roll. Cluttered mess is comfort. True! It's nice to know that you have the stuff around you. And if you know exactly where everything is, it's not bad at all. Especially if you know, for example, you want to find something, but it looks like the room's a mess, but you know exactly where you put it. Like, I know, if I want to find a certain notebook, I know which cupboard to look in. Or if I was looking for, like my game controller, I know which drawer I've put it in. So I can just whip that out, play a game, Bada bing, bada boom. We are safe. And all that good stuff, you know? Yep, people look at my tool cabinets and say, what the hell, but I can find things just so fine, so near. No, that makes full on sense to me. Did the music end again? Yep, the music ended again. Can't believe we got through 2 things of music. I don't know if you've seen a movie called Her. It came out 2013. Seen creating what you want to write. Ooh, I'm gonna add that to my listener. Thank you. 2013 film. Oop. I'm going to have a look at that later. Although, I think I'm definitely jumping the gun with this because I still need to have a meeting with a supervisor about what I'm doing. And he might just simply say, look, I think you're doing too much, like I've had in the past, so... which one? This one. Which is fine, I don't mind doing too much, but I do have a little while to get stuff done. There we go. But yeah, I still have a little while left to do stuff. We're Welsh, we make sure they have a license for said gun. True. True, scope creeps suck sometimes. Too much stuff to do in too little time. Yeah. I've got like so many deadlines for May. I'm getting them all done, mind you. 2 separate presentations, 3, 4 different pieces of written work, and then luckily this one is due in August, but if I don't start planning it now, I'm not gonna have anything down. So it's nicer for me to have like at least a rough draft of what I'm looking for doing it. I can get it looked over and I can be told, yeah, this looks okay, or you messed up big time, witchy, or something like that. And it's just easier to get it like checked and approved. Because I'm probably not going to bother with a PhD because that's going to take me far too long. And even if I were to do a PhD, it would probably be nothing but an essay. American mate keeps forgetting that while I can't own a gun, I'm skilled with a longbow and own one. He won't hear sneaking. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, good to know. That is definitely good to know in case I need to like find somebody who specifically has a longbow and can use one. I've tried archery once. I tried like some form of archery once, and needless to say, I have my terrible depth perception does include going and doing that, because I couldn't tell how far I needed to aim for the target. But it's fine. We live, we learn, and it's all Gucci. Though while I don't have any skills in like weaponry, I at least have some form of skills in brass. I don't know. I have a weapon, and that's known as a trombone case. Yeah. Evolved lovely. My personal interest as a kid was Dark Ages plus arms and armor. You know what? That is a very valid like set of skills to have. Especially useful when it comes to getting stuff done. Oh, that reminds me of like the armory place I went to. I'm not going to say the place I'm currently living for university, but they did have like an armory shop, and there was so many cool like things in there. A lot of things we weren't allowed to touch, but that makes a lot of sense. Back in the 80s, they wanted to be a blacksmith. Ooh, that's a cool profession, though. That's a very cool profession. But yeah, there was an armory place that had all sorts of different bits, bobs, odds and sods in there. Full set of armor, whole bunch of weapons. I took quite a few pictures, which I was very surprised because I used to work in a charity shop, and we did get like one or two of those sort of things coming in, whether it be like badges or at once we had not decorative, but they were ceremonial weapons. Yeah, so it was the ceremonial stuff that's quite cool. Now I'm just a jack of trades. Tiny lady's making me learn. Look, thing is, again, a jack of all is a master of none, but it's still better than a master of one. That's what the full phrase was, if I remember correctly. But the thing is, it's nice to learn. Learning is good. It's a good time if you're learning something new, or if you're learning in general. Like, take these streams. I tend to learn something new every time I go on here. Because I'm always very curious about whether it be different heritages, different just bits and pieces of random knowledge, and all that sort of stuff. So I'm learning just as much as you are. You're probably learning a bit more practically though, mind you. So it's always good to learn something new every day. Plus it keeps your mind going. Like you never know, one day you just simply need that random piece of info and someone asks me for that specific one piece of info that you have and you can just go and flex it. Fair, I have a pair of blunt katanas, one bill hook gardening, and a machete also gardening. My problem is arguing with movies. Wow. Okay, so yeah, note to self, I'm not arguing with you either. although the the katanas sound cool, but also the bill hook. I haven't heard of a bill hook before. The machete does make sense for gardening, not gonna lie. It makes a lot more sense than I thought it was going to. Just thinking now. Why is it sunny now? I ended up going out just before the stream, as I said, to post office. It was absolutely tipping it down. It's like, it was basically raining cats and dogs as soon as I got halfway to the town centre, which is so annoying. Because I had to make sure that the letter was safe. But I really like the rainy weather, but I couldn't take it in, sadly, as I was already late to start streaming. No, those moments where you have a plate mail and longsword. Like, sorry, those won't get those. Look, to be fair, if someone came up to me, rocked in like a suit of armor, I'd swoon. No, it's chivalry. Chivalry is dead, apparently. Nobody walks around in just a full set of armor nowadays. Oh, the bill hook was originally a farming tool, but polearm got weird. Oh, I see. Thanks. I've never heard one, so that's something new. I'm quickly gonna have a little look at it. One second. Bill hook. Oh, that's what it is. I didn't know it was called a billhook. I recognize it. I just didn't know that was called a billhook. Can you blame them where in Wild Iron gets smelly when it's rained on daily? True, though. Very true. Thing is, I can live, when I'm back at home, I can live like a fish. It's easier. I can live like a fish back at home. But when I move to somewhere else that's not home, the rain feels weird. Also, Lucius! Oh my goodness! Hi! How's it going? How are you doing? It's been a while. It's definitely been a while. Hope you've been doing okay. Oh my god, I was concerned for a minute because you had like the rain emote and it's just like, okay, is there drama I'm not aware of? I didn't think there was, but I'm glad there isn't. Oh dear, oh dear. Nuclear drama. Oh no. I'm willing to sit through the tea. It's going good. I finally got a move-in date, which is the end of next week. Nice! Oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm hoping that the move goes smoothly and you can get everything in like first try. And also wherever you're moving, there's like minimal issues. I've done some medieval reenactment. You look cool on a horse with a lance and shield, till the rain turned your elbow into a downspout. Oh boy. Nah, that's not nice at all. What the hell? I've seen like some of those reenactments and some like LARPing. I've always been wanting to go to like some of those LARPing events. I'd get an outfit for it. The thing is, I've never found anyone who's wanted to go before. So it's a case of trying to find one, trying to go, and then also making sure that I have all the time to go and stay and enjoy like that. Or a Ren Fair. Wait. Then I'll be able to join streams more often and stream again. Yay, I've been missing the Lucius streams. Because again, I need to lurk more. I lurk anyway, but it's a case of I need to lurk more so then I can surprise you like I do everybody else. Chainmail's heavy, around 90 pounds, double that if it's plated. Oh god. So basically I need to do a workout in order to wear it, huh? I could do that. I could try chainmail. I couldn't try chainmail. I'm tricking myself there. I can do plenty of things. Maybe not. Actually, no. I think I could rock chainmail. It'd just be heavy. I could do it. Maybe not. I don't know if I'm talking myself into it or talking myself out of it, but it sounds cool. Either way. I joked to the one friend with Final Fantasy XIV. How buff are the characters if they swim around in 180 pounds of steel? Oh my goodness. I mean, true. Full chainmail PAL model when? I'd have to get 2.0 sorted first. Because I'd love to get a 2.0 model which happened to let me change my outfits. I know that it would cost a lot more to be like, hey, here's the original model. Sorry. Like, get the original model. Get, like, the outfits. And just have that separately. That will cost, like, so much to have a model that could do that. But if I saved up enough of, like, anything, not these sort of streaming funds, but just save up enough anyway and have, like, some fun, I'd love to get that done where it's just a cool model where I can, like, change the hair slightly, being able to put, like, up and down, but have separate outfits for it. That'd be so cool. I want a full set of plate armor. It only weighs around 33 to 55 pounds, 80 at most. That ain't too bad. Uh, Based on the one ex-friend, if you go to the outfits route, you can have channel point redeemed for them. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I have another friend called Exie, and what she does is she has like channel points to toggle like a couple of different parts of her outfit, so she can get people to remove like her jacket, her hat, and also there's one toggle in particular which changes her model from like the one that she's using from like her normal one to a pickle. No, not Xe the Oni, Xe Slime, Xe Slimester. One second, I'll type out the name for you now because she's quite fun. She ends up streaming about 11-ish our time, like 10ish, 11ish our time. There you go. Also, if the plate is made properly, you can still be very flexible and limber, only a little less than normal. I have a friend who does that. Ooh! That is cool to know, actually. That is very cool to know. If plate is made well, you have a pretty good range of motion. Damn. I'm just learning so many armor facts today. I didn't even know how intricate armor could be. Because I've never owned a pair of armor, a set of armor. It's not a pair of armor. I don't think we even sold it at the shop I used to work at too, but it was quite cool. Sorry for making me comfy enough to nerd out. No, you're good. You're good. It's really nice to like hear all this sort of stuff. I'm more than happy to listen. By listen I mean read, and then read and also add my own input. Because again, we learn. There are YouTube videos where you can see action. Ooh, oh, I'm gonna have to check them out later. I'm gonna have to check them out later. I have so many things to check out later. Stop being cool, guys. This isn't helping. I need to be boring. You guys are the cool ones. What the hell? I've seen like probably like one thing about armor and that's it. And even then it's been a while since I saw it, so I barely remember. Gonna have to add this to more of the archives then. Because I don't know why this has linked me onto like archive lore, but the archives again are just a giant library, never ending, and each person who used to be the head librarian adds to it what they want, anything that they happen to be passionate about, or anything that they have knowledge in. Because I am now the head librarian, I tend to add in stuff that I know about, that I like, and also stuff that I learn. So this is something that if I were to be adding more to a book, I'd be adding all this. I'm not good. Last time a friend wanted a knight in shining armor, I had to point out that A, the armor is tarnished, and B, my soul is for bleach wash. No, that's so good. That's so good. What the hell? That's clever. You're a librarian activist. We give you knowledge to store. It's part of why we're here. Yep, that's exactly the point. Again, all the other head archivists and librarians have ended up adding so many different things over the years. So now it's just my turn. To which, yeah, that reminds me, I still have to write more lore on that. Because I've already posted like the first set of lore. I'm currently in the works of adding like the next part, which are like in sassy bite-sized chunks, I guess, on the writing archives. I don't know how to describe it. It's definitely slightly sassier because it's talking from a different, like a second person not second person, like a third person perspective, but you definitely know it's not an unbiased narrator. It's part of my lore to be an archivist of mythological creatures and cryptids, so the more I learn, the better. Ooh, that makes sense. Which is why I probably go to you if I need more information on them. But we do have books on that. I think it was the... I don't remember. I believe it was probably the fourth entry of the archivist that did it. Because I know the first one decided to talk about medicine, the second one blacksmithing, the third one decided to be someone who did like odds and sods, and I believe they added like a joke book too. I don't know why. And then the fourth one happened to add more about the mythological creatures. Been on Twitch for 10 years, modding streams for 6. Lore is often put off for a few ages of Middle-earth. True. But I like, when I do these sort of things, because I'm writing a lot anyway for a lot of different things, I tend to think more about how my lore, per se, is developed. But when I mean my lore, I mean the lore of, like, the archives itself. Because while it's an infinite library, of course it didn't exist like that. Oh my goodness, Azu! That's cool, like adding lore because storytelling. Yeah, Azu, oh my goodness. Also, welcome! Welcome, Raiders. Thank you for finding the pocket dimension to join me here. Stick raid, I love that. Stop typing sneaky, don't work it. Nah, it's all good. Again, just enjoy. But also Toaster. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the archives. The memberships are at the front desk. How was your stream? I know it kept popping up like a bunch of times. But how'd it go? I couldn't join and give you like Pokemon advice. It sucks. No. It crashed so much. I could tell. Oh my goodness. But you tried your best. That's all good. Are the memberships free? The memberships are always free. Yep. It's like with a normal library. All the memberships are free, considering we are stuck in the void for no reason. I played with Azu. Oh, that's nice, Toaster. I'm really happy to hear that. Your silo, you can type /shoutout new. Oh, of course. We played Mobile Legends at the end. I love that. Well, we're doing this. Go check out my favorite stick man. Please and thank you. This is a stick mafia. The shout out is now a different pocket dimension to go back to them for a bit. Thank you though, Sneaky. We were just talking about like archive lore as soon as not here too. Azu, you raided me for no reason. I may be drunk, but till I get into bed, I'm in mod mode. Nah, that's fine. I am, because the usual people I asked to mod are either asleep or currently busy. I still need to like sort that out for the time being, but I do appreciate all the help. But thank you. Hey, you ended up shouting me out. The reason is you're cool. Hey, my reasoning is you're cool too. You are a very cool person, and I'd like to shout out you. If you want help, we can talk about that down the line. Thank you so much, Nikki. If I am definitely in the mood for it, well, in the need for it, I will ask also, why must you bonk me so? That's mean. That's so mean. Why must you do that? You know what, just for you, pal, when I get my PC back, I'll sit down and write my lore in depth and extreme detail. Yeah, please. I'm sorry, I'm really excited now. I would love to read that, Lucius. Seriously. I would love to read that so much. Your lore drop. Of course. And gremlin button to summon an ad. Of course. Of course. Any of you don't have a subscription? I am very sorry. I only play like 30-second ads at a time. So I'm very sorry if that cuts into the time. Oh dear. But no, I'm still working on lore at the moment. Specifically, so again, I've got the first tiny bit of lore out. Damn it, how do I explain this? Right, how do I explain this? Okay, so I have the first bit of lore out on a blog. I need to actually link that blog somewhere, because I should do a thing of like exclamation mark blog. Wait, can I do stream elements on my phone? Hold on. If you want to giggle, I was modding for 2 people at the same time when really tired. When one person raided person 2, I shouted out person 2 on person 2 stream before thinking. That'd be funny. And welcome back, Lucius! I'm having to... But yeah, I need to really link my blog to a different thing just to sort it out. Because I have it in like the description, and it has that's where I sneak in like lore of my own stories. For some of it, like 1 or 2 bits are going to be lore for the channel, of course, but a lot of it is just like my creative writing, so I need to still sneak that in there. But I'm doing it in like episodic things of I'm exploring from the first person who ended up discovering the archives all the way up to the current head librarian / archivist, which in this case is moi, because I'm not planning on like leaving anytime soon. Unless I'm told to, but in which case it's still a no. Look, I think I'm gonna go to bed. It's midnight here. Have a nice stream, Dad. Thank you, Azu. Thank you so much for for doing that. You take care, okay? Nosta. Wilvara. Oh. During my streams, I randomly drop a bit of lore and refuse to elaborate. I love that. Look, the lore thing kind of brought me to having a skeleton at this point. Rephrase, don't sneak, it won't end well. But that may 100% my luck and RNG having beef with me. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. But yeah, you sleep well, Azu. But no, I'm going to quickly switch to the game stream for, actually, no, I can't switch to the game stream. I'm going to switch to the shelf for the simple reason I need to explain, I need to move the hand. Because of dropping lore, this is why we have a skeleton. This is why we have a freaking skeleton as part of it. Because I mentioned that there's like 2 sets of people. Well, there's like people helping me out in the archives, of course, because I'm not just going to work here alone. And one of them happens to be Just an undead skeleton with hips that do not lie. Oh my goodness. So that's a fun one. Shush, Sneak. No. Sneak, you don't. Sneak, take this as like a break. You don't work here. It's okay. I need to put the hands back onto the skeleton. Hold on. That was a redeem where we needed to like hands. So you dug your own grave with the law jar. Yeah, I ended up getting. I won a competition on somebody doing free art. And I asked them, hey, instead of like drawing an OC or anything, could you just draw me a skeleton? And they said yes. So, thanks to the artist, they ended up drawing me a skeleton that I asked for permission to use on stuff. Also, queuing, doodle bob, hiya Hades, welcome back. Yeah, but also working elsewhere, 8 beers in, self-moderating. Just be careful, okay? Just do your best, Sneaky. Again, we're very relaxed here. It's like Shakira. Yep. Doodle. No, I've got the stuck in my head now, thanks. Custom. Dun. You're welcome. Why did you get that stuck in my head? No. I'm also trying to sneak in a new custom thingy. It reminds me of that time a really good and popular artist was commissioned to draw a loaf of bread. Nothing else, just the slightly cartoonish loaf of bread. The thing is, I would be someone who'd do that. I would do that. I would be that not stupid. I would be that cultured person who would commission just for a loaf of bread. It's me. I have the link for TOS or standard, so I believe. What did you do? I'm just sorting out a thingy. Actually no, I'm fine. I know what I'm doing. I need Twitch up a second. I don't need that bit of Twitch up for a second. I need this bit of Twitch up for a second. I don't want to be told about standard, thank you. I need the about section, I believe. No, I don't. I need my panels. Give me my panels. Like I say to all people I chat with on stream, you're live, so I'll be sure to behave. Talking off stream now, set your boundaries. I can be blunt. As long as you don't go too ham with anything, I'm tend to be fair game. Well, that sounds wrong. What I mean is, whenever I'm off stream, as long as I say, hey, I am comfortable, I'm not comfortable, I'd tell you. I basically would just tell you. Damn it, it won't show me the, oh, edit profile. Yes, there we go. I need to copy this. Bum, bum, bum. Sorry, I'm doing something in the middle of like all this, so if you just give me a second, thank you. Boop. And activate. That's all I ask for in the scheme of things, communication. Communication is definitely important. And that should be fine now. I'm gonna quickly try something. Oh yeah, my law used to be different before my new model. Now I really like my new art, my new style and law, so I'm gonna be needlessly detailed about everything. That's really cool. Also, let me just try this. Does it work? Does it work? Does it work? Does it work? Yay! Yes, it works! Ta-da! I will tweak this after stream, of course, because that is not like because that's not really the best sort of like tagline for anything. But there we go. Finally. I can finally do that. Because I keep forgetting that not many people like look at some of the descriptions. So, ta-da! Self-promotion! And I'm very, I'm fine with feedback. I tend to just write stuff that I find fun, or stuff that I find interesting. So. And sneaky law. Self-promotion! I know, it's a rarity. I don't like doing it. I don't like doing it at all. But, yes. If you feel like you need to, like, if you want to, how do I explain? How do I sell myself? Which librarian writes stuff? Feel free to check it out. Might be lore hidden inside. Currently only one piece of lore out, but, more will be on the way. If not, I mention them in streams. We can buy PAL. No, you cannot buy PAL. No, I'm not a marketable plushie. I have no lore other than my username. That's fair. I think it's I overthink, so I have a lot of lore in my head. I just don't do that yet. Hades, I am not a marketable plushie. You can't buy me. Unless you are actually paying the right price, but I don't think you are. Can we buy part of PAL? What part? What part? I genuinely want to know. Which part of me are you trying to buy? I overthink and work with ADHD. Ladies, God help us all. Like stocks. PAL stocks. Oh boy. PAL coin. Oh no, am I actually gonna have to make like a stock? That's what... Ooh. Ooh, that... Okay, you know the point redeems? What if I make a point redeem where it's like you have to pay into PAL stocks? I'd have to set it up to see if I can like get it to count, but you give in coins and you just give yourself PAL tax. PAL tax. Like tithe, yeah. What would we do? Okay, what would be the reward if we did like PAL tax or like PAL coin or PAL stocks? What would be like a reward for doing that sort of thing? Because I'm coming up with a full blank. Maybe like adding a new redeem? Like if you collect enough, you add like a new redeem, or being on the shelf for a month. Ooh, that's tempting. Legs are not a valid thing to put down as tax deductible at the end of the year. My goodness. I just view it as an investment. Yeah, but what are you investing in? What are you investing in? What the hell is tithe? 1 second. Tithe. Tithe is like it's like taking a cut of like an earning or something. Or yeah, it's like taking a cut of something. So there was a card in Magic called Smothering Tithe, which is like taking a part of like the payment in order to give to the church or like give to land. Also, welcome back, Faith. You missed an opportunity to be a mod, so I kind of modded you and unmodded you after a while because I kind of needed you, and then I stopped panicking, and then I ended up not needing you anymore. So you for a moment you were a mod, and then I figured out what I was doing. Because I trusted you, and then you weren't there. The investment is you pal. Look, that's okay. Remember, it's in my contract. Only shout out raps and refund boy. Yeah, but I needed to ban somebody because there was a bot in my chat, and I panicked, and I kind of needed help. And then the only person who was currently here that I did trust was you. No offense to any of you who were here at the time, but I trusted Faith. If I had faith and then Faith wasn't there. It's all good, I fixed it. I did fix it. I was a strong independent witch. That was literally when I walked off. Thanks, Faith. I had faith in Faith, but then Faith wasn't there. Boop. Because gremlin button was pressed. Please be careful. Faith didn't have us. True. I'm gonna quickly put on more music. Hold on. Naturally, only been here a few hours. I got invited to 64 Wordle games at once. I couldn't resist. That was faithless. Yeah, I missed my faith. Let's go with this one. Why not? Boop. There we go. The one time I had faith in somebody and they weren't there. I'm kidding. It's fine. I sorted the issue out like a strong independent person who doesn't know how to pay their bills on time. Also, sorry, somebody pressed the gremlin button, so I had to press it. Thanks, Toaster. Sorry, Toaster. Don't worry, I had faith in you would figure it out. Remind me, if you ever want to show a magic trick, I'm not the person to ask. I'm kidding. I'd always see a magic trick. Thank you. But now, yeah. Back to investments. While the investment kind of isn't me though, I kind of want to like provide something. The flashback, always the flashbacks. Let me see. Quickly going on to here, make sure that it's not going to break. Nope. Good. Just hide that quickly. That's great. Just need to quickly sort something. That's how it works for me. I try to be active as a mod, but the moment I've needed to get a coffee or things kick off. Yep. Yeah, that's fair. You're providing by being here. I mean, that's very sweet, but at the same time, I kind of want to do a really funny thing if we're going to be doing pal stocks. Because we have a union already. And the fact is, if we do like a union stocks, I kind of want to like do a thing where you pay in enough points and then by the end of the month, depending on how many points you get, you like pay into it. Can you do a flip? No. Actually, wait, hold on. Can I do a flip? 1 second. That's shrinking, so that means that this would be... Wait. I'm going bigger. What the hell? No, I'm not going bigger. There we go. I can do a flip. 1 second. Oh my god. Asking for a friend. Does this let me pay off for the 24-hour faster? I am not sure, actually. I don't know. Make sure your outfit does not have any physics. Don't worry, we don't have physics on this outfit because, again, we are, we have magic. My whole days. Spain without the A. I'm in Spain. Investment with it. That'd be like a very interesting thing where after you pay enough points in every month and I just take off the amount from the 24-hour. That could be something. That Faith, you might be onto something. I just keep track of how many points have been spent that week. But I'd only be able to let you invest once per stream per person. Wait, she's turning the 24-hour redeem into a permanent community goal. Hey, if it means people are coming back to see what's going on, I'd try it. Because I know for a fact no one's going to pay it off before I finish my uni. You got capslate to that. So the investment is a 24-hour stream. Pal stocked hoe. Thing is, I might do a thing where we can collect pal stocks. Let me put it out there. We collect pal stocks, right? But the pal stocks can be paid after every month. We see how many pal stocks have been collected, and as a community, you vote for what they're going to be paid into. And I will put like specific redeems that you can always pay it into, like a 24-hour. I'm going to add a 12-hour stream to it too. So then if you wanted just a 12-hour instead of a 24, then we can do that. What I'd also be able to do is had like a certain different goals. So for example, I'd add like a point goal for maybe, I don't know, doing like a cooking stream, or doing a certain stream. Also, dairy delivery for, thank you for the head pat. Thank you. That's an option, yeah, letting chat Conti per stream so much to an event. Yeah. Make sure to add your own terms. Of course. I'd make sure that there's not gonna be no soup. Yeah. I'm not spending a single point on this channel unless it contributes to the 24-hour. Hey. Okay, well, is Faith, real question, apart from the 24, would there be any, unless I add an ooh woo? Rolls eyes, be right back. That's okay. What? I just want to see Dav 20. You mean again? Why are you guys so obsessed with like seeing me for 24 hours though? Like, I'm not that cool. There are other people who are a lot cooler. Again, yes. Why? But I would add like a couple of other bits. So I know for a fact that I would limit how much would be paid into the 24 and the 12. We like seeing you also, it's funny. Yeah, fair point. I would advocate, if I did it, I'd try and stick with like a 12-hour, because 24 can be... Last time I did 24, I didn't realize how difficult it would be with how I was feeling. I know what to do next time, which is basically I can sleep. Sleeping is an option. But I would definitely do stuff differently. But I would also add like different rewards to pay towards maybe like playing a certain game, or doing, again, like a cooking stream maybe, like, or an IRL stream where I don't show my face per se, but I would take you round somewhere or see how viable that is. That I'm thinking just doing stuff on the lines of that. See how many points can be paid into it by the end of the month, and then once we do IRL stream, yeah, and then once we see how many points have been paid into it by the end of the month, I would do that, and then we'd have a stream specifically to hammer out how many points you'd want to add into each different goal. because then I'd minus that amount of points from the goal. But I would also see if I could I'd make like a list to do that. Because it's either I add it as a redeem, which the only one I'm probably going to add as a redeem would be like the 24 and the 12 hour. But the other stuff I might just do as like separate ones. Like for example, a karaoke stream. Like a full-on karaoke stream I might do as like one of the point ideas. You know what? Hold on a minute. I'm just going to get a document up. Or my notepad. My notepad will work. What? What am I saying? Notepad. Okay, I have to go. As always, it's good to be here. Goodbye, everyone. Bye, Lucius. Hwyl fawr am I tro. Take care. Stop coming up with good ideas. I can only take so much at once. Good. Good. Be indecisive. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, fun times. Sorry, I need to step away. People decided I'm cooking, but it was lovely to meet you and look forward to talking. And be well, everyone. Thank you so much for joining, Sneaky. It's a pleasure to actually see you again. So, hwyl fawr. Thank you so much for being here. Diolch. Right. Okay, nothing else here is going to dox me, so let's actually the only person in here who could dox me is Faith, but that's fine. Notepad. Okay. Let's see. So, pal stocks. Pal stocks / pal coin / pal. What was the other one? Pal tax, that was the other one. Or pal tag. You're in Pethicky. Carl Dironod there. Ah. Yeah. It's Doge Day today. Pal Doge. And it was Pal's tax. Yay. And ironically, Dogecoin fund all things VTuber related for me. Wow. Faith. You know what? That's a mood. Okie dokie. So the rules are point pay in points, pay in book tokens that go towards community pots to pay for rewards. One transaction per person per stream. Points redeemed per stream. What would be the cap for it? Because I'm only gonna put like one redeem to add to like this fun. I was thinking like 100 points per person. Because when somebody first like follows, you get 300 points, right? And being able to get 100 points is fairly easy. So if somebody's watching the stream for like a couple minutes. Oh my goodness, Memmy! I was trying to end the stream. Memmy, oh my goodness. Hi. Welcome from the pocket dimension. Hello. Hello. Welcome, raiders. Also, Halo66, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the archives, the memberships at the front desk. But also, hiya. Oh my goodness, Memmy, how are you doing? It's been so long. I miss you. I miss you. I was hoping to like end beforehand. NBA, ABC, Saltoka. Ah, no. I'm good. I'm glad. Oh no. I don't have enough on to translate. I was already gonna. No, I was going to, and then I ended up getting. We ended up having an idea to have pal tax or like pal coin. So I'm now doing a thing where I'm working out how a new currency would work out for my union. So we're kind of working out that as well as rewards to pay towards stuff every month. Oh no, more taxes. Hiya, squirrel. How's it going? How you doing? But how's everyone here? How y'all doing? How's all going? How y'all going? Yeah. But good morning, Barada. And morning feeling. Hiya. Hi, auntie. Hiya. Just send a cow to squirrel, he'll pay. I forgot it's morning to you. It's not morning for me though. It's like mid-afternoon. It's like afternoon, almost evening. Pokemon's so good, pal. Thank you. I just wanted something relaxing. Oh my goodness. Also, this is the first time I've been called aunt, so I'll take it. Thank you. I'm crazy. You're fine, Memmy, you're fine. Eva, you gotta do that. Why you gotta do that to me? Oh no. Yeah, I was currently trying to work out, like, I think I'll just do 100 per stream. Yeah. Don't worry, Dad, it's just some friendly banter. I know. Just make sure that you treat each other well. Can you add a redeem to shoot another chatter asking for a friend? Oh no. That's the... I have a hug command, but I don't have a shoot command. I will have a think about weaponry. But for now, no. I'm kidding. Memmy, thank you. Oh, squirrel! You beat me to it and I couldn't hug. I need to hug you all. Oh my goodness. So not that. It's not take a map. It's okay. I can hug you all in spirit. Be made. Okay, so point options. Okay, so to explain what's going on. So again, PAL tax, PAL stocks, PAL whatever, because there was a joke of, hey, can we pay for you? And I went, no. And someone was like, can we just pay for some of you? I was like, what do you mean? And Lucius said about stocks. And I thought that was funny. And then I believe it was Faith who was like, hey, can we use it to pay towards the 24-hour redeem? And I thought, that's a funny scenario. You know what? Sure. So I thought, make it into an actual thing where we do like a community part where people pay in like 100 points per one redeem, 100 points per stream. And with that, I end up putting that towards, I keep a record of it and I put it towards a redeem / option of their choice. And I'd make the prices a little bit higher just to make sure that we don't reach it too well. But it would be sort of a work towards it, and then once a month, you'd be able to decide where you wanted to split all the points. So, for example, the first one would be one to like lower the redeem. Lower the redeem for the 24-hour stream. Points towards a 12-hour stream. Because I'd make this 12-hour stream a lot less expensive than the 24-hour, because I don't think I could... Currently, as of yet, I still can't do a 24-hour immediately. But I thought, do like different point things to pay towards different ones, and then when they earn it, I'd be able to schedule for that month like certain streams. For example, like a cooking stream, I'd find a way of like setting that up. I'd do maybe like an IRL sort of touring stream if I can figure out how to do all that. Maybe like one that could be continuous is like somebody choosing a certain game for me to play, and I can't stop. I can't like not stop until I finish it, but I have to do like a full series on it to complete the main story. So that would be a thing of, I'm given an RPG, and during my like gaming weekends, one of those days has to be that game, and then one of the other days can be my choice, sort of thing. But it would be something that is automatically on, like fully scheduled on my list, which I would have to also put a limit on what games, because I am still limited to what I can play, but I will work that out eventually. But yeah, it's a case of I'd do points towards a cooking stream, points towards IRL stream, no face though. Do you want a database of that? I probably do, but at the moment I'm doing this as rough notes, but yeah, I'm probably gonna need like a database for that in a bit. Because I can't necessarily do it at the moment. Otherwise stuff's gonna lag on me a bit more. 720-hour stream. Hell no. You don't want me for 720 hours. Points towards a... what was it? Pick a game. I need to set limit. The never-ending stream. Oh god. Oh, what? Team? Oh. That's a month, huh? Yeah. Dad can never leave again. Look, guys, you don't want me for 24 hours. You don't want me for, like, even that long. So infinity hours then. Oh my goodness. The 30-day palathon. Oh my goodness. I mean, that could be arranged during the summer, I guess. No, I don't think it'll be happening like so early in this, in my shortly lived career. But it would be it'll be a fun one down the line when I'm fully ready to do something like a subathon or something. The Paralympics. Ooh. I like the concept, but I want to think of something different with the Paralympics. I feel like that would just be like a thing of like a week-long streaming. A stream until Dad comes back. Dad come back with a gallon of milk. Palathon. Olympics. So just a waiting stream. I know everything's just a Paralympics, every day a different game type for a week. Yes. It's time for me to sleep. Good night, Palancha. Good night, Faith. Hulvawa Amicho. Good night. Nosta. Remember to reduce 24-hour stream count. I will do a tiny bit. I will do it once the stream ends, okay? I will reduce it by a little bit. Good night, Faith. We'll have you in our hearts. And then in a 24-hour streamer too, I guess. For running Sonic 06, for jumping Mario game. Ooh. That sounded like he's dying. Oh my goodness. I mean, he's not dying, at least. At the very least. What else? Oh god. That'll be part of like the pick a game. Wait, hold on. Points towards pick a game, but it's co-op. Because I've only tried like an hour of Apex, and that's on like, what is it? That is on just damn it, what was it? That's just the tutorial. I've just been trying the tutorial for now. Pal, I need to go sleep first. Have fun with your stream. Thank you, Mammy. You take care. Sleep well, okay? Time for Pal's Apex training month. Oh my god. Nah. I would be playing it for a month. It would be like probably like 4 days out of the month I would be playing it. But I would have to do like a decent hour amount of stream. Have a good rest. Good rest, I mean. Want me to get a third? Oh no. It's okay. I mean, look, I just need all the help I can get, to be honest. I'm not good with like co-op stuff. Let me see. Surprise collab time. Oh my goodness. Look, I'd adore having like a secret collab with Hades. That'd be great. There's someone I'm meaning to contact about Apex, so that'll just be getting that out of the way. That's cool. If you want to learn about co-op stuff, then you should play all You should all play together Mario Party. Forges bonds. Like, Squirrel. I might be stupid. I'm not that stupid. She destroys them. Yeah. Like Uno. Monopoly or Riot. Terraria don't starve together. I do. Okay, I've done Minecraft. I need to try Terraria, to be honest. Don't starve together. I need to get. I play Mario Party with my friends every week. I am very glad for you. I haven't destroyed any bonds. So choose, goodness. Borderlands. I need to try Borderlands. Resident Evil 5. I also need to try Resident Evil. There's a fun board game called La Cosa Nostra. Oh my goodness. I've been meaning to play that. There is this one fish game where you're a fish wiggling your way back into the ocean and it's co-op. Ooh. That's cool. Okay, I guess I know there's some people are going to be picking like the co-op game streams when I do the points. Play Resident Evil. I'll help you out if you need any help. Wait, you know the board game? Yeah. With Resident Evil. Yeah, no, I'd be more than happy to try a Resident Evil game. I've been meaning to. I need to like get it first. But if the pick a game happens to be redeemed and you happen to suggest it, I will do like a poll to see what sort of game to play. Wait, you know the board game? Yeah, I've heard of it before. I've seen it in like one of my game shops. Wanting to try that too. Chess against me. I'd oh god, I still have like minor trauma from chess, but I'd play it again. Let me sell my kidney, I'll get you. No. Squirrel, no. If there's a game that people want me to get, I will get it myself. That is like a flat thing. I'm very stubborn when it comes to this. If there are games that people like want me to play, I am one of those people who tend to get the games myself. So then if I happen to not like the game, I'm able to be like, okay, I didn't like the game, I got it, so therefore it's not really a waste. Chess is free. I know chess is free. I've played on a couple different websites, so I'd be more than that down. Interesting, as it ain't something new. I got it recently in Spanish, because there's no English anywhere. Yeah, I remember it from, like, one of the, like, board game shops I went to, so I've been wanting to, like, try it, because I recognize the name. Didn't you say that as long as you know a gift is accepted if we told you? It's a case of, I prefer to get them myself, but if it's something that I am told there is a reason why I should be given said gift, then I accept it a little bit better. If it's reasonable. Also, Koopa! Yeah, that's Koopa. I'm a Moogle. I am the Malpoogle? What? No, I am the Palmoogle. Koopa. Hades. No. Oh my god. Why do you have so many points? You lurk here so often, don't you? Cutest Moogle around. Nah, ain't true. The Poogle. The mustache. Well, I have to be a dad somehow. The mustache is the only way to tell that I'm a dad. So currently, the full thing for the people who are here. Nya, Pion, Koopa, Yeehal, are you winning, son? Ahoy manoi. Yep, never mind, we corrupted another one. Yep, that's correct. I am dad pal. I am pal father. I am palther. I am also that word too. Oh, Batan. Oh. Ramyeon, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the archives. The memberships are at the front desk. I'm finally out of points. Yeah, you should have thought about that, Hades. Also, thanks to that, that's given me a good idea. I'm going to add like a perma week for all the different redeems. Never mind, back to 200. Just refund them. No, the thing is, I don't have the menu to refund them, and the only person who is currently a mod here is Felix. So I'd have to ask Felix to do it. Nya, pyong, kupo, yeehaw, ahoy binyoy, winning son. Yep, that's the full thing. I'm not a mod, but Felix is, wink wink. The Exodia, the final shape. Really to do. The true form. My goodness. Oh boy. To be fair, I need to like add another mod because I know that I'm gonna get overwhelmed eventually, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. Also, thank you for the head fat. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the bigger head fat. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the third one. Thank you, thank you. Permiha towards Perma Cato week. Towards Perma Cooper week. Okay, so as another set of options, I'd probably only let you choose one. Well, actually, no, I'd probably be able to let you choose like 4 of them per month if you had enough points. But all the toggles that you see here, I might allow for one of them to be on per week. So you'd permanently have like one of them on, for example, like the mustache. So you could have that on for like a full week, but then you can still activate the other toggles. It's just that the mustache will not disappear. Or for example, the librarian, like the bunny librarian, I'd be able to like have that on for a week, and that wouldn't turn off until like the next Sunday. Mustache week. Yep. Check DMs. Oh no, Felix. Felix, what have you done? Oh, I've seen that game. I've seen that game, Felix. I have it in my wish list. I need to get the fish. I'd try it. I would try it. Oh my goodness. Is there any more sort of like toggles people would think of before I try and think of any more point options off stream? Nice. Yep, fish. So currently my list at the moment is lower the redeem for the 24-hour with the points redeemed. Points towards a 12-hour stream. 1 second. Decisions will be made by a vote. So points towards a 12-hour stream, points towards cooking stream, points towards an IRL stream with no face, towards a pick a game. So I need to set a limit of what kind of games. A Wish / Temu haul, potentially. So just order like a bunch of things from my own pocket just to do that. The Powerthon and the Power Olympics, which we will iron down. A Do Not Laugh. Pick a game, but it's co-op, which I might make more than just pick a game normally. A cursed script stream where I pick somebody to do it. Throw books at Pal. towards a throw books at Pal Day stream, yep. Towards like a tier list stream, and then like permanent toggles for a week through that month. I think that's a good start for now, because I can set up like tits for a part of the time. Okay. So while I'm going to leave this abomination on, and I am going to end the stream here because it is currently longer than I thought I was going to stream today. So I'm going to quickly look up something. Just checking who's currently live for me. Why is Bob Ross live? Thank you for the perfect company. Anytime. I'm really glad the people were here. Rue's live, so I could send you to Rue. Yeah, I'm gonna send you to Rue. Why not? Double checking though. Yeah, I'm gonna go and set up a thing, and then I'm gonna send y'all to Rue. So thank you for the stream. It's all good. Thank you all for watching. So if you've just got here, thank you so much for being here. If you've been here the entire time, thank you so much. Glad I was able to catch your stream. I'm glad that you're here. And gonna set this up. Bye bye. And until the next time the archives are open, you need but simply to ask. Do we have a raid message? What? I don't know really. What should be the raid message? Before we go, what should be the raid message? Dad raid? Pal raid? I don't know. I physically don't know. Don't know. Make up your own. And until the next time the archives are open, you need but simply to ask. Bora, pronoun, enough with that. Dad came home with the milk raid. Yeah, we'll go with that. Well, we're gonna figure this out on the ride. Bye, everyone. Take care.